And what's good, everyone? Welcome back in here once again to Behind the Arc Basketball. Appreciate you guys for stopping by, being a part here once again. Should be a good one tonight as I'll be covering play-by-play going down here. Utah taking on Boston out in this matchup for what should be a fantastic battle going down here out in the court. This one taking place at the TD Garden for the Celtics tonight on their home court. Boston coming in 20-18 record, tied for 5th in the Eastern Conference with Charlotte, the Utah Jazz this season, top team in the NBA with their record of 28-10, league best in. Both of these teams going at it tonight here, as I'll be covering the play-by-play. As we welcome in on the stream right now, we got Spades, Lost Pupper, Warren, Jose. Welcome back in here. Vegas as well. David, what's good here? Lucas, Deanna, Triple H. Giovanni, welcome in here. Goody, welcome in here. He's taking the Celtics out in this one. Porter, welcome onto the stream here. Sorry to hear that, Goody. Coach said he couldn't play, so he is here. Sorry to hear that, man. Ian, welcome in back once again. Should be a terrific game between these two teams going down. For the Utah Jazz this year. Best record in the NBA. These two teams met each other back in February. Utah took the first matchup at Utah, 122-108 the final. And Donovan Mitchell balled out 36 points. And Jaylen Brown as well, he scored 33 for Boston. The third option on the team, though, Kemba Walker, he was limited to only 7 points in that matchup, went 2 for 12. From the floor, so he has been on the rise lately here. Last 6 games for Kemba Walker, averaging around 20 points per game, and more minutes tonight for the Time Lord. Robert Williams III, I expect to see from him. Tristan Thompson, as he will not be playing today. He is out due to health and safety protocols, along with Romeo Langford as well. Pat, welcome onto the stream. Am I tired with Porter's Nuggets? No. They still got a lot of time this season. We're into the second half of the season. We just got started right after the All-Star break to the second half of the season here. Rudy Gobert should be playing today. So I'll let you guys know, yes, he'll be playing today. So Rudy Gobert will be playing today for Utah. And he got a career high last game, 28 rebounds against Golden State. That's his top ever career high, top 25 in most NBA history for rebounds per game. Should be a really good matchup going on here with these two teams tonight. A lot of heart, a lot of fight out here on the court. Hopefully a great game for execution. And we're going to tip off in about 10 minutes, I think, from now. If you guys are new first-timers, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe here into this matchup. I think there's like around 7 games today for the NBA. This is the first game to tip off, so we'll let you guys know all the scores throughout the NBA throughout the night when we do get rolling on for the early slate for those games. Porter's going to go out for Boston tonight because he needs Utah Jazz Blues he puts out for this one. My prediction, I'm going to take the Celtics 118-113. So I think they're going to split the series, though Utah, really good team. And it shows because they're at the top of the NBA this year. Liking the new logo, that's awesome. Vegas, the sports fan almighty, changes his name right there. Great logo we got out there. Landon, welcome to the stream here. Some bad severe weather tomorrow in the south. Tornadoes likely, large hail, damaging winds. Sorry to hear that, man. Stay safe out there. Yo, we're supposed to get snow on Friday. I think that's from that system. I think it's like all the way like out in like Colorado, Wyoming, out there. That system is supposed to go all the way across the country, and it's supposed to snow where I am on Thursday. So hopefully I have power to cover those March Madness games. That's the opening night for March Madness. The first 4 games will take place on Thursday night. That's where it's supposed to be like 55 degrees out, and then on Friday, it's supposed to drop to like 25 and like snow. It's crazy. Hey, that's awesome. David finished his bracket today. Christian, welcome onto the stream here. Finished his bracket Sunday night. Awesome, man. Yeah, Goodies Lakers beat Golden State once again. They crushed them the first time. I remembered I called that game a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I'm shocked that Louisville missed the tournament. I feel for you guys. I thought they make it over UCLA, honestly. UCLA has lost 4 straight games in a row, and I thought it'd be Louisville, Michigan State in that playing game. Hey, there we go. Got snow out in Chicago. Vegas believe he finished his bracket yesterday. Looks like he found that pick off of Google, looks like. Yeah, I thought so too, Christian. Porter's got Gonzaga winning the title. Severe weather for Landon, looks like out in the south. Looks like Wednesday and Thursday. Wow, stay safe out there. Man. Salvador Chavez, welcome to the stream here. So we're going to tip off about 8 minutes from now, we'll tip off between these two teams. Really appreciate all for being a part here, stopping them by. I cover basketball games, play-by-play, NBA games, college basketball coming up for March Madness. So we're going to be covering those games too, so feel free to stop on board. As well, I pinned up the bracket that we'll be doing for the bracket challenge for March Madness. If anybody's interested, first timer to the channel, feel free to fill out your bracket over there in the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group. As we have over 70 plus members out there in the bracket challenge group currently. So for this matchup today, Utah's got a lot of pieces on this team. Celtics really got to limit those players here out in this type of matchup for this one. And the big key, though, for Boston is they're going to have to keep Rudy Gobert off the glass. And he has done an incredible job this season on the glass. Career-high 28 rebounds last game. And that's the big key today in this matchup with no Tristan Thompson as well. For Boston, it's most likely, I believe, that they should be able to, for Brad Stevens, should be able to give Robert Williams III an uptick in minutes in this game today. That'll be huge because he is playing with a lot of energy, a lot of intensity out there on the court for RW3, and he definitely deserves a lot more minutes. Am I going to cover Virginia Tech, Florida? Yes, I plan on covering that one. That's going to be the first game of the tournament. I think it's going to be a great game. Really, really good game between those two teams. I think it's going to be close. I think we might have flashbacks to 2018 where it opened up in the tournament. Rhode Island against Oklahoma, where it opened up in a bang. Triple H got Oklahoma State winning the title. Yeah, I cannot believe they got a 4 seed got put in Illinois' region. I think whoever comes out of that region has a chance, potentially. I know a lot of people, the popular pick is Illinois. A lot of the popular pick is going Illinois. Yeah, so glad indeed that sports is here, and not like a year ago where we were in right now. Just a sad time 1 year ago. Kara, welcome to the stream here. Vegas got Gonzaga winning it all. That's what I got as well. I got Gonzaga winning it all. Yeah, Goody versus Braden, Virginia Tech versus Florida for Thursday afternoon's tip-off for the actual round of 64 for March Madness. Yeah, Vegas was watching my video yesterday for the bracket prediction. It was lengthy. I didn't even realize how long it was. I guess when you go into like in-depth analysis with a bunch of stuff, you don't really realize how much time it takes. But it was like a 52-minute video, but it didn't seem like 52 minutes at all. That seemed like a breeze running down like each and every single team. I guess time flies when you enjoy what you do, which I was doing there with that video right there, trying to put out great content for you guys. Hey, that's awesome. Landon gonna do a watch party for the games. That's great, bud. Yeah, it's been officially a year. That's amazing for Goody here since he found my stream. Landon also picked Oklahoma State in the bracket as well. Yeah, I agree there. I think that's going to be a close game. I picked Illinois in that one. I think that's going to be a close game. I do like the size, though, Illinois in that matchup. That's why I picked them. Christian also picked Gonzaga to win it all. That's what I got as well for my prediction. Carl Johan, welcome to the stream here. He's going out for the Celtics tonight in this one. Welcome on once again here. Really appreciate all for stopping them by. Hey, thanks so much, Kara. Yeah, like all the knowledge about it, and we're probably gonna have so many upsets or so. The game that I'm not too confident in, there's 2 of them because I picked against the field. I think a lot of people had Winthrop over Villanova for the upset, but I was looking at Villanova's Winthrop schedule, and yeah, they haven't really played much of anyone, so that's why I flipped over to Villanova in that matchup. And then the other one that's kind of like a little bit shaky for me or I was going back and forth on, that is, believe it or not, Texas Tech, Utah State. I've heard a couple of people saying Utah State could potentially take that, and I do worry for Texas Tech because they're not a great shooting team, but they're really physical, mentally tough there. They're undersized in that type of matchup because I know Utah State's got a 7-foot big, and he might get drafted too. So that's going to be a better game than what people realize. Or so it's either a lot of people have Texas Tech, and then other people say Utah State for the upset. So that's going to be a low-key great matchup too. Someone welcome on the stream here. Got his Tatum jersey. That's awesome, man. The Tatum jersey out in the background in this one. 3D, welcome on the stream here, man. Christian got Gonzaga, Ohio State in the championship. Yeah, I think that's like a 50-50 toss-up. More than like what I actually think for that matchup. I went with Texas Tech. I do like their physicality and toughness, and the schedule has really set them up for what they've played in the Big 12. But I think Utah State can potentially like be a sleeper or so if they make like a run. Yeah, very hard. I agree, because all the pauses that were happening and everything. So we're going to tip off in a couple minutes from now. If you guys are new here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and should be a great matchup going on. 3D made a basketball channel here. That's great, man. Definitely going to check that out sometime. First video dropping tomorrow. That is awesome. Congrats, bud. Preston, welcome to the stream here. We got Chris as well. Welcome on the stream. Warren, what's good here? So hyped for this game. Me too, man. Hopefully the Celtics turn it up in the right direction for this matchup. Boston at home this year, 12-5 record on their home court. Utah, they've been great on their home court, but on the road they're only 12-8. And I do like the Celtics in this type of advantage here because the quick turnaround for Utah. Utah, their last game was on the road at Golden State. That was on Sunday, and they had to travel all the way across the U.S. to face Boston in this game today. So I really like this type of matchup for Boston, how the schedule pans out for them in this one. This is the start of a 4-game start to the Eastern Conference road trip for Utah. Do I see Villanova getting upset by Winthrop in the first round? I was going back and forth on that one. At the very end, I said no, though. I'm going to stick with Villanova because of their time off, and I feel like they're going to be able to put it together. Winthrop, they haven't played any like real teams yet for Winthrop, so that's why I took Villanova. Villanova lost by 1 against Georgetown, and Georgetown is on a roll lately. I actually had Georgetown picking off Colorado. What's good, Roger? Welcome to the stream. Bradley, welcome back in here. A big game from my man Bradley out here. This is a huge matchup between his Jazz versus my Celtics. Should be an incredible game going down here between these two teams as we're going to get ready to tip off in just a moment. Before I do start, if anybody's new on the stream here, I cover play-by-play hoops games. Spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Yeah, I heard Bill Belichick going out in free agency. Man, he is coming after Tom Brady now. Am I going to do any games after he open up? Oh, do I plan on going to any games after they open up games to fans here? Yeah, I would love to go to a Celtics game. Definitely would love to go to a Celtics game in the future. They're only opening up to 12% capacity right now, though, starting I think it's March 22nd, so next week. Do I see Creighton getting upset early? Yes. I really like that UC Santa Barbara team. I took them to the Sweet 16. What's good, Brian? Welcome in here. Am I a real one? I guess so. So we welcome in Brian here. Man and Hades, welcome on the stream here once again. So we're going to get ready to tip this one off in just a moment. Jason Tatum, Shemi Ojeleye, Daniel Tice, Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker for the Celtics going up against Bogdanovich, Royce O'Neal, Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, and Mike Conley for the Utah Jazz as we get ready to tip this one off. Boston in their white banner uniforms, they're going to go left to right in the court. Utah in the dark blue jerseys tonight for this matchup. They will go right to left in the court as we get ready to tip off this matchup. And Utah controls the tip. So they put the ball now into the hands of Mitchell as he'll take it past half court. Donovan Mitchell at the left wing perimeter. Immediately guarded by Jaylen Brown. Mitchell dropping 36 in the last matchup back in February. Mitchell drives, floats it up, and no good, rattled out. Rebound Tice here for Boston. Celtics now with their first possession. They will take it past half court. Kemba Walker, bounce pass behind his back over to Tice. Jumper at the top of the free throw circle. Great start for the Celtics. Drills it by Daniel Tice for 2. Kemba with an assist. 30 seconds through. Utah now with the basketball. Second possession. Gobert has it at the right elbow. Hands it off now. Bogdanovic, top of the key. Pass it over to the right wing perimeter. As they will take a 3 from the right corner. Off the mark. No good by Conley. And second rebound of the game, just like that, goes up to Daniel Tice. Now Tatum has it here at the left wing perimeter. Pass over to Kemba, top of the key, 3 missed it. Offensive rebound over to Tatum. Tatum left baseline dribble, gets past the man, guarded by Gobert inside the paint though. Tatum going to dribble back to the left corner. He takes a 3 over Gobert. Air ball, fight for the rebound, tap to the bounds, last touch by Tice. Hey, we got a dono here, my man Manon Hates, appreciate with a dono. You're the man, the legend out here on the stream. Let's get that dono hype in the chat. Roger picks UC Santa Barbara since they have a better record. I really like them in that game against Creighton. UC Santa Barbara's got a really good defense. They got 2 top 100 recruits as well. Lob over the top as Conley passes over to Gobert. Gobert throws it down off the roll down alley-oop slam. Yeah, I heard about that. Andy Dalton got signed by Chicago. I feel for you, bud. That's all that they could pick up. I really do. 10:20 left to go. So we welcome in Jackson here on the stream. I saw him a couple minutes ago, and Celtics get the steal around the perimeter. Boston 4-2 as they lead it. They kick it out to the outside. Utah comes up with a steal right back. Jazz will have the ball here, approaching 10 minutes left to go. Mitchell drives. Dump off to the left corner. Bogdanovic, corner 3. No good, missed it off the mark. Rebound to Tice. Daniel Tice grabbing the board so far. And this one right underneath as Jaylen Brown has it. Back outside to Tice. Entry pass over to Ogilvy. Ogilvy got the start today in place of Tristan Thompson, but an offensive foul. Clock will stop with 9:51 left to go. And it's going to go right back over to Utah. Got over 30 people out on the stream here. If you guys are new first-timers, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover basketball games, play-by-play, NBA games, along with college hoops games. Going to be doing a lot of games during the tournament. As you're listening right now to Behind the Arc Basketball. 3-point shot. Utah, great perimeter ball movement. They drill it. That's good by Royce O'Neal. Well, it's good. Raven, welcome to the stream here. Yeah, my thoughts about Indiana firing Archie Miller, Minnesota firing Richard Pitino. I thought they were due this year. So I thought that they were due. Both of them with disappointing seasons. Minnesota got on like a huge losing streak, and Indiana should have been much, much better than that. They should have been top 35 team for Indiana. I had Indiana next to Providence in my preseason predictions. Like, both of them should have been like 8 and 9 seeds. Both of those teams didn't make the tournament. Chris here, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Celtics didn't start Taco in this one. Yeah, I put Texas out in the Final Four. So impressed with how they played in their last game. Spin move, Kemba, as he puts it up and in off the glass. That is good for 2. Celtics on top 6-5. 9 minutes left to go in the first quarter. So welcome Raven onto the stream. Utah takes the 3 straight away. Missed it off the mark. Boston comes up with a defensive rebound. Am I going to take Missouri or Oklahoma? I got Oklahoma for that one. I like the Big 12, how the schedule fits more in there. As Jaylen Brown knocks it down at the right elbow. That was like a 50-50 one for a matchup, though. Celtics by 3. Utah has it. 8:30 left to go. Tatum comes up with a steal. Dribble drive by Tatum goes coast to coast, lays it up and in. That is good for 2 more off the backboard as the Celtics extend it. Largest lead of the game so far by 5. Utah with the ball back at the left wing. Conley dribbles left baseline, guarded by Tice. Bounce pass over to Gobert. Shot fake. And Kemba almost got it from behind, but we do have a stoppage in time here in the court. Clock will stop with 8:16 left to go in the first quarter here. Very good matchup going down between these two teams. I've been excited for this one for quite some time. It's actually a foul picked up by Utah. So either way, Kemba almost got the steal from behind. Kemba jacks up a 3, missed it, hit the front rim. Ogilvy, great play there, saving the rebound. Kicks it outside to Jaylen Brown. Brown has it at the left elbow. Jumper floats it up now inside a key mid-range. Good for 2 by Jaylen Brown. Oh man, they're playing with chemistry right now, looking good. 7:50 left to go. Boston by 7. Utah at the top of the key. Tice guarding Gobert. They move it outside to Conley. Conley dribbles on Kemba, kicks it out, back outside to O'Neal, 6 in the shot clock. O'Neal now at the right wing perimeter. Donovan Mitchell has it. Mitchell with 3 in the shot clock. Mitchell drives. Mitchell with 1. Mitchell goes, kicks it out, shot clock violation. Too much time there. Turnover by Donovan Mitchell as the Celtics just threw bodies right in the paint to prevent the dribble drive penetration with any layup opportunity. Kicked it out way too outside, way too late, and Boston has the basketball back. Utah struggling with the turnovers. That is number 5 for a turnover in the first quarter alone. 3-point shot, Boston missed. Tipped up in the air. Rebound goes to the defense here for Utah by Royce O'Neal. Utah has a left baseline dribble. Back out to the top, O'Neal. Swings it over to Bogdanovich. Shot fake passes over right corner perimeter. Mitchell has it, guarded by Jaylen Brown. Mitchell now dribbles right baseline, jumper up in the air, rattled out. Not the start here for Donovan Mitchell in this one, as he has missed all 4 of his shots from the floor. 6:55 left to go. Yeah, Bradley is getting ready here for fantasy this week. Yeah, most likely. Probably a lot of my players are still injured right now or out of the game. As that is good for 2 more by Boston. Great start for the Celtics there. Kemba Walker at the free throw circle knocks it down, and the Celtics looking good, leading by 9. Why did I have to put Illinois and Oklahoma State in the same bracket? Yes, I agree with that. Oklahoma State was a 4 seed as we go on a timeout right now. West Virginia was a 3 seed. Even West Virginia fans themselves, they agreed, like, take our 3 seed, Oklahoma State. We deserve the 4, and you guys deserve the 3, because Oklahoma State beat West Virginia twice in 1 week. They beat West Virginia one of those times, the first time without Cade Cunningham. What's good, Edwin? Welcome back on the stream here, man. Yeah, Oklahoma State was supposed to be either a 2 seed or like a high-end 3, and they got put in Illinois' regions of 4. Made 0 sense. With Florida earning a 7 seed in the tournament, do I see Mike White not in the hot seat, or do I think he's still in the hot seat? This year's been tough because they lost Keontae Johnson. I think next year is going to be the more telling year for Mike White. I had Florida around that mark. I think that seed was generous though for them. I had them more as like a 9 instead of a 7. I think that's a really generous seed that they gave them. I also think about Florida State's bracket that they have, because I did not like how they played at all against Georgia Tech. I thought that the committee was really generous with who's in that region with Florida State. Do I think that Texas should have got to a 2 seed? Yes. Yeah, winning the Big 12 title, I thought whoever won the Big 12 title would be able to get there out of those groups of teams. So Vegas having Oklahoma State going into the Final Four. Also depends on the matchup. Yeah, that mean getting past Illinois. It's a toss-up there for that matchup. Bradley's got Oklahoma State and Iowa in the championship here with the Cowboys winning. Stay safe out there if you guys are in the severe thunderstorm alert area for tomorrow. And also on Thursday. We're supposed to get snow on Friday. So the plan is to stream tournament games on Friday, but I'm not even sure if I'm gonna have power. We're supposed to have torrential downpouring rains, like 55 degrees, and then overnight from Thursday into Friday, it's supposed to drop from like 55 all the way to 25, and that's where we're supposed to get like this wet snow, 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts right in the middle of March Madness, and the official start of the tournament on Friday. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, we're supposed to get snow over here like a nor'easter in Mass. James, welcome to the stream. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I appreciate you guys for dropping them by, being a part here on Behind Your Basketball. I cover play-by-play NBA games along with college hoops games. I'll be streaming games for March Madness, so check that out if you guys would like as well. How far do I see Loyola Chicago going in March Madness? I'm going to take them to the second round. I've got them. That's a toss-up of a matchup. Loyola Chicago, Georgia Tech. I took Loyola Chicago in that one, but they have Illinois. They face in the next round, and that's going to be a tough one when they face Illinois. Wow, 75 last week in Virginia. Yeah, we got like 65-degree temperatures last week, and it was like 15 this morning where we are. I got Virginia Tech in that one. I think that's going to be a great game. Could potentially come down to a buzzer beater. So we're back to action right now. Utah kicks it out, and Jason Tatum comes up with a steal. Bad start for the Jazz here with a lot of turnovers so far. The foul picked up on the court. It's on Utah for the reach-in. Yeah, a rough start for Utah. That is turnover number 6. Bogdanovich has 3 of those turnovers. Hartford and Drexel in the final. Too funny. .6:30 left to go in the first quarter. Boston will get the inbound coming up. Near side of the court, around the right wing perimeter, Jason Tatum will be the inbound passer. On the court here for Boston, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Robert Williams III, Marcus Smart, and Semi Ojeleye. Tatum has it the right elbow now. Takes it inside, floats it up, off the back iron, no good, tipped up, tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Robert Williams III, though, out of bounds. So Utah will have it back, 6:14 left to go. Kemba Walker currently on the bench. Utah has it at the left wing. Ingles, pass out to the top here to Derek Favors. He'll take a jumper, free throw circle, off the mark, missed it, and the Time Lord for Robert Williams III comes out with the board. Under 6 minutes left to go in the quarter number 1. Celtics have it, drive straight away. Tatum. Bad pass, though. Jaylen Brown able to catch it, though. That was lucky. Brown floats one up mid-range, gets it. Not the prettiest shot, but that was good for 2 by JB, and the Celtics looking good so far, 16-5. 5:40 left to go. Stopping Utah's offense. Utah having a lot of problems trying to move the basketball so far. At the right wing here with Mitchell. He's guarded by Ojeleye. Mitchell dribbles now at the right elbow. Swings it out to the left corner. Clarkson takes a 3, missed it off the back iron, and Jaylen Brown comes up with the defensive rebounds. Brown will take a pass half court, pass out to the top here into the hands of Tatum. Tatum now dribbles, spin move, takes it inside. One man shot is blocked though, as Utah going to have it right back. Jazz move it around the perimeter. Mitchell back out to the right wing over to the top to Ingles, as he is guarded now by Robert Williams III. 5 minutes left to go, first quarter. Ingles hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell, right baseline dribble. Passes underneath, and Celtics just cannot get into that defense right there. So Williams left the area, and that led to a slam right there by Utah by Derek Favors. Well, it's good, Diego. Welcome back on the stream here. Russell, welcome on the stream. 4:40 left to go. Pass over right corner, shot fake Ojeleye as he drives, right baseline, dumps it off underneath. Nobody there for Utah. And Robert Williams III, too easy for the basket. That is good for 2. Yeah, if Utah loses today, it looks like I'm bad luck. Just like how I'm bad luck for Tennessee this year for covering games, it looks like. 4:15 left to go. Utah with a really slow start. Ingles takes a 3, though, and drills it at the left wing perimeter. Pedro, welcome to the stream here. Have a nice night. Celtics have the basketball top of the key. Jaylen Brown, guarded by Mitchell. Able to get around him now as he will float one up mid-range. Off the mark, gets his own rebound right back. We do have a foul, though, on the court. The clock will stop with 3:55. I predicted Boston for this one. 118-113. So 18-10 the score. Celtics will get the inbound coming up as they get it around the perimeter. Robert Williams hands it off now to Brown. He floats it up over the top, missed it. We have another foul. It's on Utah again. Welcome in here, Ben. Appreciate it, man, for stopping by. Out of the teams that have a 10-16 seed, who's the most dangerous team? I would go UC Santa Barbara. They're out of the Big West, and they've been on a roll lately for UCSB. Den, welcome on here from the Philippines. See, he's a Jordan Clarkson fan. Appreciate you here for dropping them by. I got San Diego State in that one. I like SDSU's defense. So that should be a good matchup. Boston turns it over. Kick out around the perimeter, stolen by Mitchell. Mitchell with a shake, drives inside. Blocked by the Celtics, but they get it right back. They're going to feed it over to Ingles. He takes the 3, and he drills another one at the left wing perimeter. 18-13 now, 5-point game. Yes, I'm a Celtics fan, by the way. I'm from Massachusetts myself. If you guys are new on the channel here, first timer, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Boston playing great so far as we're going to take a timeout now. We've got 3:27 left to go in the first quarter. What college arenas are used for March Madness? That would be Hinkle Fieldhouse for Butler, Mackey Arena for Purdue. I think also Bankers Life Fieldhouse, Indianapolis. Yeah, there's a couple of them. They're all in Indianapolis. They're all in Indiana or outside Indianapolis, where they are. Yeah, there's another one. Assembly Hall is on that list as well with where Indiana plays. Yeah, Joe Ingles keeping Utah right in this game so far. They've been struggling with turnovers right from the start. Though this game's picked up currently. Yeah, so those are all that I said right. Also, Lucas Oil Stadium too. So Lucas Oil Stadium is the other arena. What's the worst conference in college basketball? Probably would go like with the one that Mississippi Valley State's in. Probably like the SWAC right now. I know that conference usually gets 16. Does Alaska have a conference? There's no team from Alaska that actually plays. Actually, the WAC is pretty down there as well, like with the SWAC, because the WAC only has like usually two good teams, New Mexico State and Grand Canyon U now. Yeah, it's crazy. Kentucky and Louisville, both not in the tournament. It's just crazy season that we've had. So far out in this game, take a look at it so far here. Jaylen Brown, mid-range game, he is working. He's got 8 points so far. Kemba Walker with 4 points for the Celtics. Top 2 scorers so far in this matchup. Jason Tatum so far, he has got 2 points. He's got 2 steals by Tatum for Utah, leading the way. Joe Ingles with 2 threes, as he has put his team right back into this game. It was 18 to, they were down by. It was 18 to 8. It was a 10-point Celtics. 18 to 7. It was an 11-point Celtics lead, and then Ingles drilled the last 2 3-point shots to make it 18 to 13. Of course, I'm going out for Baylor in that one. Welcoming the master on here. Very bold about Final Four here for Chris, going out for Gonzaga, Illinois, UConn, and Arkansas. That's going to be a fun matchup, I feel like. Arkansas against Colgate first round. Jaylen Brown so far has got 8 points, leading the way for Boston. You're welcoming Adewumi onto the stream here. If you guys are new in the stream here, first timer, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. As I cover play-by-play basketball games, NBA games, also college hoops and behind their basketball. We got right back to action now. Utah will take a 3. They missed it off the mark. They grabbed the offensive rebound, though. Jazz have it at the right wing perimeter. They will pass over to Clarkson. He drives inside, shot fake, floats up one over Robert Williams. The shot got partially blocked, and Grant Williams comes up with a defensive board. Boston on the court currently. Marcus Smart, Jeff Teague, Robert Williams, Grant Williams, and Jaylen Brown. Teague has it inside. Moves it back outside to Jaylen Brown. Brown at the edge of the Celtics logo. Brown passes over to Robert Williams. Flings it off the cutter. Oh, nice feed underneath right there. And that is good with a layup up and in off the backboard for 2 by Jaylen Brown. Oh, beautiful pass right there by Robert Williams. 2:30 left to go. Quarter number 1. Royce O'Neal passes out to the top here for Utah. Derek Favors moves over to the right wing perimeter. It is Teague who is guarding Ingles. Now switched over, guarded by Smart. Smart gets the deflection, but Favors has it back. Favors hands it off to O'Neal. Spin move, double team, dump off inside in the traffic. Boston comes up with a steal and a fall picked up from behind by Utah. Clock will stop with 2:11 left to go as the Celtics lead by 7. Do I think UConn is a crazy Final Four pick? You never honestly know. Just go with your gut, I guess. You honestly never know. Like, crazier things have happened. Like, that's why March Madness is called what it is, because of the upsets. Of course, I'm taking my Celtics today in this one. My prediction, Boston 118 to 113. So, I've got Boston here in this one by 5. Celtics take a 3, but they miss fire off the mark. Rebound over to Utah here with less than 2 minutes remaining before the end of the first quarter. Lob over the top, and Rudy Gobert throws it down with a two-handed jam. Do I think Tatum's going to score above 21 points today? I would go yes there. I think he's going to heat up in the second half, so I think he will. Celtics have a top of the key Grant Williams. Williams moves over to Smart. Smart now at the left wing. He dribbles, left elbow jumper in the air. Missed it off the mark. Comes out with a defensive board as Rudy Gobert. 1:20 remaining in the 5-point game in the first quarter. They move it over to take a three. That's no good by Ingles. Followed up, though, just wide open. Nobody even there. That's Georges Niang with an easy putback for the two-handed layup. Easy, easy. 1 minute left to go now. Robert Williams jumper looking better each and every single game here. What a get for the Celtics when they drafted him. He drills the top of the free throw circle. Final 50 seconds. Pass inside, gets deflected, goes right back over to Boston, and the fall on the court. 50.5 seconds left to go. What's good, Gregory? Welcome to the stream here, bud. Do I see Duke, Kentucky, Louisville bouncing back next season, making the tournament? Yes. I think all those teams will make the tournament for next year. I think it's going to be back to more like normal or so. Who do I think is the main Cinderella in the tournament? I think it could be potentially a couple teams. I think it could be UC Santa Barbara, potentially Winthrop. I have no clue what to expect out of this Winthrop team. As Smart takes a three, hit the rim short, no good. Tipped up around the perimeter. Offensive rebound, Celtics keep it alive. And the other team, I would say there, would be St. Bonaventure. I think St. Bonaventure could potentially pull off an upset and keep on rolling. They would drop a Michigan in the second round if they pull off the upset in the first round against LSU. In transition, the right corner three by Utah, and they drill it with a triple by Mike Conley at the right corner perimeter. 22-20. 15 seconds left to go before the end of one. Boston has the ball here with Kemba. Kemba guarded by Conley. Kemba dribbles to the right wing perimeter. Kemba now passes over, but off the fingertips right there, away from Grant Williams as they turn it over. It goes out of bounds. Mike Conley so far, he's got no rebounds. He's got 3 points, 1 assist for Mike Conley. 0 boards. 4 seconds left to go. Bradley thinks Louisville going to be a top 5 team next year. Is that three? No good. Hit the front rim, and at the end of the first quarter, it is a 2-point Celtics lead right now. 22-20. Do I think Baylor will make March Madness next year? I think it all depends on who goes to the draft. I think they're going to have a couple of their key players go to the draft. So I'm not sure potentially for them, but they do have still room for next year for recruits also coming in. So potentially they have the chance as well for next year. I was looking at West Virginia for next year. I think West Virginia is going to be a tough team to beat. If everybody is back there for that team, I don't think that they only have Taz Sherman, who's a senior, and he also gets his 5th-year option for Taz Sherman. So everybody else is underclassmen for that roster for West Virginia if they don't go to the draft with Miles McBride, Derek Culver. I think they're going to be dangerous next year. Welcome to the stream here. Going 1,000 down in this one, as I cannot read that name, but welcome to the stream here to all the new people on the channel. If you guys are new here, first timers, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover basketball games, play-by-play, NBA games, also college hoops games. We'll be covering a bunch of March Madness games here for you guys in Behind the Arc Basketball. If anybody's into college hoops as well, feel free to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge. It is open up to the public there. Anybody is welcome to do so. Very low scoring first quarter, 22-20 Boston at the end of one, and both of these teams just trying to get a feel of footing in this one. For this game so far as the scoring is yet to pick up. Boston is 0 for 7 from the perimeter. A lot of their shots have been mid-range jumpers going down. Jaylen Brown leads the way with 10 points for Boston, out of the 22. And then for Utah, off to a slow start, but the 3 is keeping them into the game. So they got 12 out of the 20 points from the perimeter off of 3-point shots. 2 of those by Joe Ingles right at the left wing. And then another one by Conley at the right corner in transition. And Royce O'Neal hit a 3 as well. Quick scoreboard update for the NBA going on tonight, right now. We'll take a look at other games going on. This is the only game currently going on. Looks like the Cavs versus Heat. That game will tip off any moment from now. Actually, Knicks Sixers just tipped off, same as the Hawks Rockets, and the Bulls lead the Thunder 3-2. So we'll keep you guys posted with those scores. Do I make predictions? I actually don't. Usually I just do like these mainstreams here for the play-by-play. Oh, that's unfortunate for Chris. Kai Tandy transferring from Xavier. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Trey Mitchell, he announced his transfer yesterday from UMass. So whoever picks up Trey Mitchell, whoever's looking for a big in the offseason, 6'9" center from UMass, they're gonna get a gem. He's a terrific player. He scored around like 18 points per game averaged this past season. Alright, so we're going to start off the second quarter here in this one. It's going to be Boston basketball. Peyton Pritchard starts it off in the second half as he's going to bring it up the court, but bad pass off the fingertips of Tatum as he turns it over. Pass up the court now into the hands of Conley. Floats it up mid-range, and he ties it up at 22. Points off of turnovers right there for Utah. Boston will try again. There you go. So they have it with Pritchard. Now he finally moves it off. Clean pass over to Tatum. Back out to the right corner. Shot fake Tice. They need something. Threes aren't working. They're 0 for 7. Pritchard. Bounce pass off of Tice. Dumps it off right baseline. Grant Williams gets it. That is good for 2 right there. Hey, thanks so much, Adiwumi. Really appreciate it here that you're enjoying my stream. 11:15 left to go. Great game so far. Utah now with the ball top of the key. As they have it with Ingles. Ingles guarded by Kemba. Ingles with a pick gets set by Gobert, frees him up as he rolls down, but they're going to kick it out to the right corner. They'll take a 3. It's up. It got partially blocked by Boston, and the Celtics are going to come back with a basketball off the block by the shot at the right corner by Georges Niang. Boston has it now. Pritchard passes over to Tice. Jumper, top of the free throw circle, drills it. Good for 2 by Daniel Tice. Nice assist right there by Peyton Pritchard. 10:40 left to go, quarter number 2. Utah now with the ball at the right wing. Jazz dribble with Conley. Bounce pass, though. It's going to go. And that's going to be a kicked ball violation by Boston. So Utah will get it back. Am I going to do a video here where I rank top 10 most disappointing, surprising college basketball teams this season? Yes, I plan on doing that after like the end of the season is complete. When I got like some more time on my hands here. When I do so. Probably after the end of the season is complete, though. Utah drives inside. They get it. Good for 2 with a left hand with a layup. As Joe Ingles finishes straight down the lane. Boston has it back. Shot fake. Grant Williams passes out to Tatum here at the right wing perimeter. Tatum been silent so far in this game today. Jason Tatum only 2 points so far for Boston. Tatum dribbles. Pass behind his back over to Tice. He takes the 3. Splash. And he drills it by Daniel Tice for the triple at the right wing. Great pass behind his back by Tatum. Able to set up a wide open Tice. Boston doing a great move in the basketball so far. They got 8 total assists. They really struggle with their ball movement this season here. They're towards the bottom of the NBA in assists per game. Great ball movement right there. In to out by Utah. Kicks it out right corner, and that 3 goes down at the right corner perimeter for Utah by Joe Ingles. What's good, D. Wade? Welcome to the stream here, my man. Delaware out in the house once again. Pass off the cutter. Tice looking good in this game. Right baseline. Flushes. He's going to throw it down off the cut. Off the right baseline. 9.5 left to go. Tice looking good so far. 9.6 rebounds. Looking for a double-double tonight. Gobert hands it off. Ball into the hands of Clarkson. Guarded by Pritchard. Able to get around him. Clarkson jacks up the 3. Drills it at the right side perimeter in a 1-point game. It's a very good game going on here with these two teams. A-side, what's up here, bud? 9 minutes left to go, second quarter. Kemba moves over to Tatum. Tatum now dribbles, floats it up mid-range. Tatum gets it. That is good for 2. Utah will have the ball back, so the offense finally pick it up. It was 22-20 first quarter for Boston, as it was basically a defensive type of quarter. 3-point shot, they drill it. At the left wing perimeter, goes down by Clarkson. Back-to-back triples. It is 33 even. What do I think about Travis Steele for the coach for Xavier? I think he was a good pick. Just I think over time they're going to be back in the tournament. They should have been in the tournament this year If they hadn't gone on that pause, they were playing like they should have been a tournament team. Tied up at 33. Celtics missed a shot. Utah gets the ball right back. Utah passes out to the left corner. Conley takes the three. Missed it off the mark. They do get the offensive rebound. Clarkson dribbling at the right wing. Kemba comes out with a steal, though. Kemba has it now as they got numbers in transition. Pass underneath. Deflected. Goes out of bounds. Last touch, I believe, by Utah by Georges Niang here underneath. Clock will stop with 8:07. Hey, awesome. Dennis added his bracket. Awesome, man. Appreciate it, bud. If you guys are new on the channel here, first timers, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover basketball games here, play-by-play, NBA games. Also, college hoops games. We'll be covering March Madness games as well. Check out the Behind Your Basketball Bracket Challenge if anybody would be interested in doing that as well. As that is another three goes down by Clarkson. The possession before, I thought it was off the fingertips I initially called it of Grant Williams. It was, or initially called it of Georges Niang. It was actually off the fingertips of Grant Williams, where it was a turnover by Boston, and Utah just took the three off the cut right there, straight away by Clarkson at the top of the key, off the screen, drilled it, and it's 36-33. So we go in another timeout right now. 8 minutes left to go, second quarter. Charles, welcome on the stream here. Jackson looking like he's going to add his bracket later. Yep, Jordan Clarkson on fire right now for Utah. 3 straight triples for him in this game, as he has got himself 9 points off the bench. 6th man of the year for Jordan Clarkson for my prediction. Jaylen Brown leads the way for Boston right now, 10 points. Mike Conley's numbers look like this for Utah. He's got 5 points, 3 assists. Still yet to grab a rebound, though. So if you're looking for Mike Conley rebounds out here, he's still yet to grab a board today. Quick scoreboard update for the NBA. For other games tonight looks like this. Yeah, Jackson having some trouble deciding who to win. Take your time, man. Just take your time, and over time you'll be able to come up with a pick. Take as much time as you want. Skates, welcome on the stream here. Miami leads Cleveland 5-2. Knicks looking good up against the Sixers tonight, 8-2. Chicago leading Oklahoma City 18-11, and Houston looking to finally get a W as they lead it over Atlanta 13-12. Well, it's good here. Lance, welcome back in the stream. Just in the timeout, everyone. We'll get back into this one. This is a great game. D-Wade looking for Miami tonight to clobber Cleveland. Bam is back. Oh, boy. Do I think Chris Mack on a hot seat just yet after Louisville missing out on the tournament? I'm going to say no. I think they were just unfortunate victim to the pauses this year for Louisville. And I think next year going to be a much, much better season for them. Yeah, my day's been pretty well. Day's been going pretty well. Yeah, I would say it's too early for Chris Mack. So a lot of people online on social media saying like, fire Chris Mack. It's way too early. Hey, thanks so much, Adewumi. Really appreciate it, man, for dropping them by, being a part here on the stream. So we give a big warm welcome, first timer here, Adewumi, onto the stream. Skates like in Illinois to win the national championship. They are playing with incredible basketball for Illinois. They won like the last 14 out of 15. So we got 8 minutes left to go. Right now on the timeout. If you guys are new first timers, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well. If you'd like to be notified for future live streams I cover here. From NBA games, also cover college hoops games as well. Pretty good content I cover here on Behind Our Basketballs. We're back into it. Play-by-play live streams. 36-33 Utah. Getting hot from the perimeter by 6-man Jordan Clarkson. Boston will have it back. They take the three straight away. Drills it. Kemba Walker to triple. Ties it up at 36. 7.5 left to go. On the court now for Boston, Tatum, Kemba, Tice, Grant Williams, and Pritchard. Utah has it with Clarkson. Clarkson at the left wing, perimeter guarded by Kemba. Dribbles left baseline. Moves it out to the right wing. They were looking to feed it over to Gobert, but Clarkson turned it over as there was nobody at the right wing of the perimeter, and the ball just rolls out of bounds. Hey, there we go. A-Side playing some Fight Night tonight, listening to my stream as well. That's awesome, man. KB, welcome to the stream here. I took the Celtics. 118-113 for my prediction. Celtics by 5. 7:23 left to go. Tie game 36 even. Boston going to take it up the court, Kemba. Guarded by Conley at the left wing perimeter. Now switched over as he is guarded by Ingles. Pass over to Pritchard. Moves back over to Kemba at the left wing. Kemba moves over to Tice. Top of the free throw circle. Entry pass over to Tatum as he rolls down. Puts it up and in. That is good for 2. Off the glass. Good for 2 by Tatum. Jason Tatum now. He's only got 4 points so far in this game for Tatum. Now got 6 points, so that was his 4th prior. He's got 6 points now for Tatum. Utah has it, 6:50 left to go. Pass inside, deflected. Tice doing everything so far tonight as he pickpockets that ball, deflects in the key, gets the steal. Kemba dribbles now left baseline, moves outside to Tice. Jacks of the 3 alone, left wing rattled out, no good. Tipped up, Grant Williams comes out with the offensive rebound. Celtics have it again, shot fake Kemba. Kemba jumper, free throw circle over. Ingles sticks it. Good for 2 more by Kemba Walker. 40-36 now the score. Last matchup back in February, Celtics were missing Kemba. He only scored 7 points, went 2 for 12 in that game tonight. Already 9 points for Kemba, 4 for 6 from the floor. As he is coming along nicely together here the last couple weeks. Ever since that rough game against the Pelicans a month ago, he has just turned it up. And he has been the number 3 option that we are so glad to see for Kemba. But, oh man, Kemba's going to head towards the locker room. As soon as I was talking about Kemba's going to head towards the locker room. He doesn't look... Yeah, it doesn't look like any severe pain or anything, but Kemba's going to head towards the locker room. First free throw at the line. Conley good at the line as Utah got fouled. 40-37 the score. What's good, Hawkeye Nation? Welcome to the stream here. Hey, no problem. Always 2022. Both of them disappointing this year, but hopefully next year they'll do much better. How far do I think I will make it in March Madness? I got them all the way to the Sweet 16. So I've got them against Kansas in the Sweet 16, but I have Kansas in the Elite 8 taking on Gonzaga. 6:20 left to go. Second free throw good by Utah. In the 2-point game. Great one so far today. Boston has it with Pritchard. Pritchard at the right wing perimeter. Moves it back out to the left wing. Robert Williams hands it off now to Jaylen Brown. He will float up over the top to Robert Williams. And he gets right behind the defense with that length. And puts it down for 2 more off the roll down to the bucket by the Time Lord. Celtics by 4 with 6:03 left to go. No Tristan Thompson tonight. It means an increase in minutes that should be played tonight by Robert Williams III. Looking efficient from the floor so far. Perfect. 3 for 3, 6 points scored in 6 minutes for the Time Lord with a rebound and a block. Yeah, no backdoor help whatsoever there by Utah. So Robert Williams gets behind the defense and Tatum floated up as Williams able to tap it in. Wasn't the cleanest alley-oop look, but Robert Williams with his length able to tip that ball through for 2. Hawkeye Nation puts out here, does Gonzaga go undefeated for first time since the 76 Hoosiers? I said yes for my bracket prediction. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen yet, I put out my bracket prediction. But by the way, it's already out. It was out last night, so feel free to check that out if anybody would be interested. What's good there, Bill? Welcome to stream in this one. It's on the Celtics +4 for this game. I do like the Celtics too. I'm going to take Boston in this one. For my prediction was 118-113. I got Boston. Frank's welcome on the stream here. They call him the Time Lord. I think when he was a rookie, he missed like the first practice or so. He missed his flight going out to his first ever practice as a Celtic, and after that, it's stuck ever since. Do I have Ohio over Virginia? Yes, I do. I think Virginia's going to be really sluggish coming off the pause. And Ohio's explosive. They're top 20 offense. And like top 20 offensive efficiency and scoring this season for Ohio. So I do like that matchup. I've got UC Santa Barbara over Creighton and Ohio over Virginia. So I got a 12 versus 13 taking on each other in the second round in that bracket below Gonzaga. Clarkson got so far for Utah. He has got 9 points. He has drilled 3 threes today. Did Baylor win their conference? They won the regular season title, but they didn't win their conference tournament championship. That was Texas who won the conference tournament championship. Yeah, Bradley with some of the key takeaways right there from Louisville's press conference with head coach Chris Mack. Great coach, program in good hands right there. What's good, Ethan? Welcome to the stream here, man. Small break doing a video project here. Appreciate Bud for dropping by, be the part here. Once again, man. Biggest March Madness upset I picked. For this bracket, I picked the 13 versus 4 Ohio over Virginia. I'm trying to remember other ones that I picked though in the past. I know last year, or no, 2 years ago. 2 years ago I had Murray State over Marquette. Like, that had to be a gimme. I think 2 years ago there was crazy 12s over 5s all over the place. As we are back into it, Utah drills a 3 right back into the game with 5:45 left to go. That's by Clarkson. He's got 12 points now by Clarkson. Perfect. 4 for 4 from 3, and Utah's got 27 points off the bench already in the first half. Left corner 3. Tatum sticks it for the triple by Boston. How far do I got Illinois going? I've got them to the Final Four. Celtics going to come up with a steal. They have the basketball back. Smart, top of the key. Marcus Smart dribbles towards his left now. As Smart will hand it over to Tatum. Tatum guarded by O'Neal. Able to get past him now at the right wing as he will dribble back. Tatum, dribble drive inside. Tatum floats it up with the right hand. Rolls around the rim, and he gets that shot. Banks it off the backboard. Rolled around the rim 3 times, and that is good. For 2 by Jason Tatum. The luck of the roll into the net. Tatum now with 11 points, starting to heat up. As he had a slow start in this game, but he's finally getting it rolling on in this one. Clarkson missed it. The follow. Good for 2, though, off the putback up and in by Derek Favors. And it's a 4-point game with 4:40 left to go. Boston will dribble past half court. Tatum. Top of the key. Moves over to Jaylen Brown. Hands it back over to Tatum. Pass over to Robert Williams now. Williams hands it off to Jaylen Brown. Brown guarded by Mitchell, able to get around him with a pick set by Robert Williams. Brown pass underneath over to Smart, cuts to the bucket, and another one good for 2 up and in off the backboard. The backdoor cutters have been a problem so far tonight for the Jazz out on this one. 4:10 left to go. Utah has it, going to kick it back outside. Jaylen Brown comes up with a steal. Yep, I got you right there, Ethan, so I made that one for the Blue Wrench for you too. 4 minutes left to go. Yeah, I kept on looking at it, but I finally was like, oh yeah, definitely got to hit him up with that. Boston pass behind his back, moves it out left corner. What happened there? Deflected out of bounds. Yeah, deflected out of bounds as the clock will stop. Baby Illinois, what's good here? For stopping the mind once again. Yeah, I heard about that. Iowa State fired their coach today. Yesterday was Minnesota and Indiana. I think that Richard Pitino, I think he's going to take the job at New Mexico to be the coach for the Lobos. We'll go over 60 people on the stream. If you guys are new, first timer, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I appreciate all for stopping them by here. Celtics float up the shot mid-range. That is good for 2 more by Boston. Celtics looking good so far. This offense picking up in the second quarter in this one. Utah has it now. At the left elbow, Clarkson dribbles inside, floats it up, and that is good for 2 in the key with a right-handed hook by Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson having a great game off the bench for Utah. He has got 14, leading scorer tonight. 3:20 left to go. Boston has it now. Brown flings it back outside to Smart. Passes, no look, pass the left corner. Shemi Ojeleye, come on, man. Shemi Ojeleye turns it over. Butterfingers at the left corner. Yeah, Brad Stevens. Think it's time to think about getting somebody in his place right now to play. In place of Shemi Ojeleye, getting quite a bit of minutes tonight so far by Shemi. He got the start in place of Tristan Thompson as well. Utah has it around the perimeter. Mitchell at the left wing. Now guarded by Tice. Jackson, a 3 by Mitchell, and splash, he drills it at the left wing perimeter. So Shemi Ojale today got the Stars, played 12 minutes, 0 points, and 2 turnovers. Celtics having in a quick fall picked up by Utah. Do I think Baylor's ready for March? Yes. Yeah, so even though they dropped a couple of games lately coming off their pause, I think they're going to get back to where they were by Baylor. So I'm not going to count out Baylor. Yeah, Shemi always seems to miss shots. He's yet to take a shot so far. He's got butterfingers with a basketball and a clean pass to the corner. He just bobbles it and mishandled it as it went out of bounds. Boston turns it over off the pass. They try to kick it back outside. Utah has it back. Shot fake. Dribbles Conley. Dish out to the right wing. O'Neal. Pump fake. Open three as he fakes out Shemi Ojale right there. Lucky for Ojale, the three didn't go down and hit the front rim. So lucky as Boston has it back. Turnaround jumper. Jaylen Brown. High arcing shot. No good. Hit the front rim. Rebound back to Utah. The Jazz will have it now. 2:10 left to go before halftime. Mitchell, pass over to the top. Conley, able to get around the pick. Set by Gobert. Missed the three at the right wing. They tip it back outside. Gets the offensive board. Shot fake. Mitchell drives. Inside. Floats one up and finishes. Good for two right there with a layup, as that is good and it's a 1-point game. Great game tonight between these two teams going down. 1:50 remaining. Boston will have the ball right back. Top of the key for Smart. Tice sets the pick for him. Smart now dribbles towards his left. Takes it the free throw circle. Shot fake. Passes over left corner perimeter. Ball into the hands of Jaylen Brown. Moves over to the left wing. Back over to Smart. Backs his way on Conley. Tice sets the pick. The roll down looking for between a pass and a shot right there. Wasn't clean. And Tice got the offensive rebound, but the shot clock went off. And the clock will stop with 1:33. It hit the rim. That should not be a shot clock violation, though. It hit the rim. Alright, so it's going to be Utah basketball. So Utah will have it back. Utah gets the inbound now. 1:30 left to go. Utah spin move. Mitchell, shot fake. Moves back out to the left wing to Bogdanovic. Back out to Mitchell at the left wing, guarded by Kemba. Switched over, guarded by Ojale now. Mitchell with 5 in the shot clock. 1:10 left to go. Mitchell, 3 in the face by Ojale. Missed the 3. Ojale, come on. Shemi Ojale falls Donovan Mitchell, and Mitchell going to go to the line and shoot 3. The miscues in this game by Ojale, got to get him out if you're Brad Stevens. I had promised that I would not yell in this game today, but if you're Brad Stevens, you have to get out Shemi Ojale in this game right now. 13 minutes, 0 points, 2 turnovers, and a terrible foul picked up at the perimeter guarding Donovan Mitchell on a 3-point shot, and Mitchell will go and shoot 3 shots coming up at the line. Do I see Baylor's the Final Four team? Yes. I think they're going to catch fire once again inside the tournament. And they're going to be a tough out because they have 5 different players who are shooting the ball greater than 38% from 3 for Baylor. So they have so many backcourt options that can shoot the 3. If somebody has a cold game, then they got other multiple options that they can go to for a hot hand. The refs are taking a look at this one right now. 1:11 left to go. I think they're determining whether it was a 2 or a 3. If Mitchell's foot was on the line, yeah, this is a clear 3. Yep, that's a clear 3. What's good, Dawad? Welcome back in the stream here, man. Yeah, there's a Dean Wade on the Cavs. He played, so he's listed as D Wade. Yep, he's listed in the box score as D Wade. He played on Kansas State. I take Larry Bird for greatest Celtic of all time. Favorite player in the NBA, though, is Paul Pierce. I think somebody asked me favorite player in the NBA before, a couple minutes ago. So if you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover basketball games, play-by-play, NBA games, also college basketball games here on Behind the Arc Basketball. If anybody's interested, feel free to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge. I just posted... It's posted out in the pinned chat that comes up in blue if anybody's interested. Open up to the public. Got 1:11 left to go. Yeah, Bill Russell. Yeah, between Bill Russell and Larry Bird, basically. 1:11 remaining. They're determining this foul right now. It should be. Initial call was 3 shots. The initial call was 3 shots, and it's called, whoa, it's called a flagrant foul on Ojale. So Donovan Mitchell are going to go to the free throw line. This is a great game as we welcome in Lost Pepper back in the stream here. And Elmer, welcome to the stream here as well, taking Utah on this one. First free throw, Mitchell missed it. Free throw number 2 is good. 51-51. Yeah, I'd probably go put Karl Malone on there. So yeah, Karl Malone, John Stockton, the top all-time for Utah. And the third one for Mitchell, that one is good. So he makes 2 out of 3 at the line. And Utah also going to get the basketball back. Do you like Drake over Wichita State? No. I'm going to take Wichita State in that game. Drake has only played... Well, playing Wichita State, that's not even a power conference team either, since they're from the American. But Drake's only played like 1 power conference team this year, and they're dealing with injuries too. So I don't know if those players for Drake are playing in that game. Their leading scorer, leading rebounder, he's been injured since February. So I don't know if he's playing or not. His status is like uncertain for the game. I'm going to take Wichita State though. I really liked how they handled Houston a couple of weeks ago. Got the victory. That jumper missed by Tice. Rebound back over to Utah. Utah by 1 with 33 seconds left to go. They kick it back out wide but turn it over at the left corner. Looking to pass it over to McNeil. Or to Royce O'Neal, and they turn it over off the pass by Conley. 32 seconds remaining in a 1-point game now. Celtics will get the basketball. They'll dribble past half court now with Kemba. The pick step by Ojale. Kemba dribbles towards his left. Kemba hands it off now to Jaylen Brown. Brown dribbles, makes his way inside. Nice dump off underneath over to Tice, and that is good for 2. Slams it down with a 2-handed flush. Celtics by 1. 15 seconds left to go. Utah will take it past half court with Mitchell. Mitchell guarded by Smart now at the left wing perimeter. Mitchell dribbles. Ooh, he's just banged right into his own player with Conley. Mitchell able to keep the dribble though, as he dribbles to the right elbow with 1.2 seconds left to go. And Boston from behind. Refs will call a whistle to fall. They pick up a reach, and I think it's on Kemba. Clock will stop with 1.2 seconds left to go before half. Hey, what's good, Paul B? Welcome to the stream here. Already did another bracket. Might do another one. Happy bracketing. It's awesome, man. It's going to send Mitchell at the line, down by 1. First free throw, Mitchell drills at 53 even. Yeah, best Laker player all time, I would take Kobe. Yeah, there's so many good ones at the top. I would take Kobe though. Yeah, Grand Canyon's got size. They have a 7-foot center with Ashbourne Midgard. I think he played at a higher level than mid-major before. As that's going to be a full court 3, missed off the mark by Boston, hit the top of the backboard, and we go into overtime. Celtics led the majority of that first half, but Utah takes it by 1 going into halftime here. Great game between these two teams. Give it up for these two teams because they are playing an incredible matchup right now as we go into half. Alright, so if you guys are new in the stream here, first timer, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified for future live streams. Also, feel free to hit me up in the chat who you've got for this one, who you're predicting or who you're rooting for out in the chat, as this is a huge game going down here with these two teams. Terrific matchup that they put on national TV tonight. That is one thing for sure. Tomorrow night, I'll be back with some more NBA. It's going to be one game tomorrow as well. It's going to be Sixers versus Bucks. So that should be a great game also. If anybody's interested, feel free to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group. Just post the link out in the chat. It's also pinned in the chat as well. It's open up to the public. All you have to do, create an ESPN account, and then if you don't have one, create one and then sign in. Join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group. I post that link out there, and we got over 70 plus participants out there right now in the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group. So very good game going down first half. The Master predicting Celtics 140 to 118. Yeah, Bill Russell. I think he was drafted in 1956. That was right. So all the way back in 1956. Stat of the night here. Let's see. For halftime stat of the night. I got to give it to Utah's bench. Celtics need way more minutes. Brad Stevens needs to play Robert Williams III. This is unacceptable. Ojeleye gets 14 minutes in the first half, scores 0 points, turns over the basketball more times than he has for rebounds for Ojeleye. 2 turnovers and 1 foul, and it was a bad one too. It was on a perimeter 3 that sent Donovan Mitchell to the free throw line, drilled 2 out of 3 at the line. Ojeleye mishandled the pass. He's played 14 minutes, has scored nothing. Robert Williams, 8 minutes. He has scored 6 points, perfect 3 for 3 from the floor. They need to utilize him a whole lot more. Celtics with only 10 bench points in the first half. Utah tearing it up with Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson 14 points, the 6th man of the year for my prediction. 4 made threes, and he has been a huge factor in this game coming off the bench. Utah total bench points tonight. It is 31 bench points compared to Celtics 10. Yeah, I agree with you, Jason. Celtics kept them in the game by missing shots, especially in the first quarter. Celtics should have been up at one point by it should have been 25-8 if they had been making shots. They were up by 11. I think their largest lead was though for Boston. They were up by, it was 18-7 at one point, and then that's where they got going. It was back-to-back threes they made from the perimeter by Utah to get themselves winning an 18-13 game, and ever since it's been close after that. What's good, Jason? Welcome to the stream once again. Renato, welcome to the stream here. Taking Boston in this one, 123-117 for Renato's prediction. Ryan, welcome on the stream. Yeah, I like to see some more by Nesmith out here too. It's too bad. Too bad that Brad just keeps him on the bench. Peyton Pritchard plays 6 minutes. No points for Pritchard. Did get an assist, though. I know Marcus Smart's coming back from injury, but unacceptable. But that Smart got less minutes than Semi Ojeleye in the first half. Ojeleye with 14 minutes. Smart only got 12. That needs to change. As we take a look, other scores going on throughout the NBA tonight, it looks like this. Heat looking good up against the Cavs, 39-28. Knicks lead the Sixers, 31-27. Chicago up against Oklahoma City, 49-38. And the Hawks lead it, crushing the Rockets, 48-25. Jason taking Boston in this one by 11, 118-107. Yeah, I also predict 118 for the Celtics. I'm going to take Boston here in this one. Closer game, though. 118-113. So I'm going to take Boston by 5 for my prediction. Lakers are right now 26-13. Yeah, so the Celtics are tied with 5th for Charlotte in the Eastern Conference. The Lakers are in 3rd. The Phoenix Suns passed the Lakers. So Phoenix is 2 games now behind Utah. So Phoenix started out hot, then they kind of trailed off and got towards the back half of the Western Conference. And now they're all the way up on the top here in 2nd, right behind Utah, 2 games behind them, 26-12. Also thinking about it in this game today, big key has been keeping Rudy Gobert off the glass. Rudy Gobert's only got 3 rebounds in the first half, so the Celtics have kept him off the glass big time so far. Daniel Theis got a lot of boards, especially opening up this game. He's got 11.7 rebounds at half. Celtics with 3 players in double figures. Leading the way, Jaylen Brown's got 12. Liking the mid-range game by him with a lot of good shots so far by Jaylen Brown in the first half. 6 for 9 from the floor, hitting quite a bit of mid-range floaters. And then 11 each by Theis and Tatum. Tatum had a slow start, but he got in the groove in the second quarter. Yeah, Miami's been on the roll, winning 11 out of 15. Theis is having a terrific game. He's got a couple deflections out there. It's led to 7 steals by the Celtics as a team. Tatum got 3 of those so far. Able to clean up the play by Tatum with Theis in traffic getting deflections. Yes, I saw Super Bowl 55. Can the Lakers make the playoffs? Of course they can. They're third in the Western Conference, so of course they're going to be a playoff team. Yeah, so we're almost starting the tournament here with couple days away. The first 4 starts off on Thursday night in the first 4 with the 2-11 games. Wichita State, Drake, Michigan State, UCLA. And then the actual tournament day starts off on Friday. Okay, so yeah, it was added earlier for NBA than college for the 3-point line. So they started out the NBA 3-point line back in 1979, it looks like. And college didn't do it until, it looks like 1986 they didn't do it. Yeah, because I remember, I've got a PlayStation 2, and I've got March Madness 2006 as a video game, and those like classic matchups that go all the way back, like NC State versus Houston, the title game back in the 80s with a Phi Slamma Jamma team there. That was they played at New Mexico's court, and they had no 3-point line back then. What a time to be alive to like see that game though. What's good, Ryan? Welcome to the stream here. Do you think the Celtics are gonna be active before the trade deadline? Yes, I think they're gonna be active. I've heard Tristan Thompson potentially. Subject to rumors, potentially they might move on from Thompson. He did not play tonight, and he was listed out of this game due to health and safety protocols. Can Colgate run with Arkansas? Bill thinks of taking the points with Colgate. I think that's going to be that could be a close game. That's going to be like a track match with those two. I think one of them can hit 90s. I will take Arkansas to be the one to score 90s, and Colgate will probably hit in the 80s there. I think it could be close, but I'll take Arkansas to win it, but I think Colgate can make it close, though. A lot of people saying Colgate for the upset. I'm not going to take it that far, but Colgate's got the guard play to test Arkansas. That could be like a 92 to 85 game. Do you think a double-digit seed will be in the Sweet 16? Yes. I've got UC Santa Barbara as a 12 seed. Beating Creighton and then beating Ohio, which Ohio upsets Virginia, which puts on a 12 versus 13. So I think it's very well possible. What's good, Hardy? Welcome on the stream once again from Hong Kong. Back in here. Does Drake get out of the first 4? I'm going to predict yes. I'll take Wichita State. Wichita State impressed me with a win over Houston, and they did it by out-rebounding them, I saw. Took a look at their rebounding total. They were +2 on the glass for that game, and Houston is one of the best rebounding teams this year. Yeah, LSU is the best shot at Michigan. So LSU has a chance to take down Michigan, but I actually took St. Bonaventure in my bracket over LSU. Those two collide, complete 180s with each other. LSU, high-flying offense. St. Bonaventure, they got five juniors in the starting five. And St. Bonaventure, they're going to want to control the game, slow down the game, and get quality looks. And I've seen LSU a couple of times. I saw them in that game against Kentucky back in January. And that's where Kentucky really slowed down the game, got great looks, and took advantage of LSU's defense. Where LSU has been used to running with teams, like taking on fast-paced teams like Alabama. It's going to be different when they take on St. Bonaventure, because St. Bonaventure is going to play to their own tempo, set the game, and try to take control of that one. And that's going to be an interesting matchup. That should be a great game there. More than what people realize. I think a lot of people taking LSU because of the name. Like a lot of name recognition, people just roll off St. Bonaventure. But what St. Bonaventure has done this year is impressive. I think they're 16-4. That's more like 16-4. They're more 17-3 because that loss against Rhode Island back at the beginning of when they started playing, they were on a pause to start out before they even played. So they got their non-conference games, most of them postponed or didn't even play those. So they lost against Rhode Island very early on in the season. They were without one of their top scorers in that game who didn't play. They lost by, it's only like a couple of points or so, like 5 or 6 points they lost. And then after that, they were on a roll. LSU lost to St. Louis. St. Bonaventure in the A-10 quarters, or A-10 semis, crushed St. Louis. Who did I got in the Final Four? I've got Gonzaga, Baylor, Illinois, and Texas in the Final Four. Do I think Duke's not in the tournament this year? So Duke at 13-11 didn't even get a bid. Tyler Hero, 8 points in 7 minutes. Kid, so solid. What a pick there for Tyler Hero. Bill thinks Georgetown road ends first rounds. I actually picked Georgetown to take that one over Colorado. In order to beat Georgetown, you have to be big, you have to be physical, have to grab rebounds, and Colorado's actually undersized. And Georgetown's got a 6'11" big on their team. They don't shoot the ball well, but they torch Creighton because Creighton struggles in the front court. I think Georgetown could take advantage of that matchup. Colorado almost lost to California in the Pac-12 tournament. They actually lost to California in conference play, and Colorado also lost against Washington in conference play. So that really put me aside from Colorado, like not picking them. Like I'm not sold on them at all. They got a great point guard. They can shoot free throws, but can they keep up with Georgetown in the paint? That's going to be the big question. Yeah, Jason taking Baylor here. Very strong team indeed. They have their top 5 scorers, 5 players who shoot the ball lights out, like high 30s to over 40% from 3. Like they have so many 3-point shooters. Like if one of them has a cold night, they have the other options remaining. Whereas like one team, they might have like one sharp shooter from the perimeter. That's the thing. Because I took Baylor. A lot of people got Ohio State over Baylor in the Elite 8. I took Baylor in that matchup because Baylor has multiple shooters, whereas Ohio State, they basically have Dwayne Washington. Where Baylor, they can defend the perimeter and shut the 3 down as well. Well, that's good. Aaron, welcome to the streams here. Yeah, this has just not been a game with fouls. This game's moved by fast so far. That is correct. 6 personal fouls by Utah, 3 by Boston. Most impressive thing so far I've seen from Boston, keeping Rudy Gobert off the glass. That's been the key. Rudy Gobert with only 3 rebounds in this game. He had a career-high 28 in his last one on Sunday against Golden State. Let's see, how many times have they been to the tournament? I wasn't sure myself. I just looked it up. It looks like 13 times for Baylor. Looks like they've been to 2 Final Fours. Oh, wow, those are going back. Yeah, Baylor. These are way back in the day. Wow. So, like, SWC, when they were in the Southwestern Conference. Alright, so Baylor's been the two... they've been the two Final Fours, it looks like, 1948 and 1950. So that's going way back. Hey, appreciate it there, Jason. Yeah, I think second round, because I'm taking North Carolina over Wisconsin first round with the 8 versus 9. So second round, as we get back into this one right now. Second round, I think that matchup can be close, because UNC has size. Baylor's actually undersized. But I do like Baylor in that matchup because of their backcourt experience going up against North Carolina. That's where they struggle this year. They got a freshman backcourt. As we're back into 11-10 left to go, tied up now at 56. Celtics just drilled a 3. This game is even. Utah just scored inside. 11 minutes left to go as the second half has begun here in the third quarter. They'll float up the shot by Boston, off the mark by Jaylen Brown, goes out of bounds. And Utah will have it back with less than 11 minutes left to go. Do you have Memphis winning the NIT? I actually haven't thought about the NIT so far. NIT is usually more open or so. Potentially. I know Ole Miss is in there. Ole Miss is getting better, so I might... I will probably take a look at Ole Miss too. That's a right wing 3, and Utah knocks it down for the triple. 59-56 the score, and a good one. 10.5 left to go. Tice to the right wing. Hands it off to Ogilvy. Ogilvy now has it. As he bounce pass over to Tice to the top of the key. Tice dribbles towards his left hand, and he passes over to the left corner here to Jaylen Brown. Brown will take the shot. That's up, and that is good. Count the bucket and the foul by Jaylen Brown. He'll go to the line, shoot 1. Hey, with a dono here. My man Jason, really appreciate with a dono, brother. Supporting the channel, what I do. Thanks so much, Jason. You're awesome, bud. Let's get that dono hype in the chat here for Jason. So give him a big warm welcome on the stream. What a game we have. Yeah, my man Diego out here supporting the streams as well. I see Diego's been out here since, like, you found my channel in the off-season last year when there was, like, no sports going on around, like, July or so. Right before the start of the bubble. That free throw is good. Jaylen Brown drills it. 59 even with 10:15 left to go. Utah will have the ball right back. Left wing perimeter Conley. Conley guarded by Jaylen Brown. Passes over to the left elbow. Ball into the hands of Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich left baseline dribble. Double teamed. As they put Jaylen Brown on him, but we do have a reach in. It's on Jaylen Brown. Clock will stop with 10:07. Oh. They're going to say it's a whoa. Yeah, so foul coming up here. Free throw shot at the line by Utah. Yeah, I didn't see anything that was worthy of a shooting foul right there. I thought it was a reaching foul. So they're going to say flagrant by Boston. Huh. That is very odd. 10 minutes left to go. Utah will get the ball right back. Bogdanovich jacks up the 3. Missed it off the back iron. Rebound back to Boston. Boston down by 1. Kemba dribbles, able to get around the defender. Tice with a pick. Kemba too strong though, off the mark. Offensive rebound. Ogilvy finally does something as he saves the basketball, grabs the offensive board. Tice has it here at the free throw circle. Hands it off to Jaylen Brown. Tice rolls down. Brown will float it up mid-range. Missed it off the mark. Rattled out. Rebound by Gobert. Utah will have it back. 9:30 left to go. Jazz now with the ball at the right elbow. Mitchell with the right hand, drives inside, scoops it up, and in off the glass. Good move by Mitchell for 2. Great game so far. Were I excited when IT dropped 50? Oh, yeah. What a game that was. I didn't see that. I was actually working the game at the radio station I work at, because we do the Celtics when there's conflicts with the Red Sox, because we're an affiliate at the radio station. That's before I used to work in production, though. I was in college working as a board op before I got into my full-time job as a production director. Celtics grabbed the rebounds, ran out of real estate down the far side of the court. It's going to be a foul called on Utah here. Clock will stop with 8:36. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover basketball games, play-by-play, NBA games, also college hoops games. We covered a lot of college hoops games during March Madness. Feel free to be a part of these streams. Hit me up in the chat who you got as well if you guys are new. As this is Behind Your Basketball. Tatum drives inside, floats it up, no good. Tips it up in the air, fight for the rebound. Tice comes up with an offensive rebound. Rebound number 8 for him. He has been playing great today. Brown will float up a shot. He missed it off the mark, and the Celtics lately here with their shots, missing them off the mark off of mid-range floaters. Tapped out of bounds by Goberto for Utah. And Boston will have it back. 8:36 left to go, inbound Celtics. They move it outside to Kemba. Kemba at the left wing, guarded by Conley. Kemba bounce pass left corner to Tatum. Tatum now dribbles, guarded by Gobert. Away from the ball, foul. Fouls are picking up recently. It's on Utah. Yeah, my bracket went out yesterday. I know a lot of people made their brackets on Sunday night, though. So, a lot of people really made them. They were excited and they wanted to get out their bracket before, like, even knowing if Virginia was going to be playing this week or so. Kansas as well, but I think Kansas should be fine. Virginia's got the big question mark. Virginia's supposed to travel to Indianapolis on Friday. I actually have Ohio in an upset over Virginia because of what they're going through. They got several players in quarantine currently. 8:20 left to go. Celtics down by 3. Bounce pass over to Tice. Takes the 3 top of the key over Mitchell. Missed it. Oh, follows it up, though, with his own rebound. Gobert with a massive block underneath. Tice was looking for the blocking foul, but didn't get it. Utah will have it back. Moves it out to the left wing. Left baseline dribble. Bogdanovich slides it over. Ingles passes to Conley. Back outside to the top of the 3. Key 3, and that is good by Ingles right there straight away. Man, Utah is really passing the ball great around the perimeter. 7:50 left to go. Celtics have it here. Kemba, right baseline. Dribble. Pass behind his back over to Tice. Back over to Kemba as he will take it inside. Missed the layup. Tice cleans it up, though. Offensive rebound. Puts it up. And that is good with a two-handed putback jam by Tice. I love what Daniel Tice is showing us tonight. He is looking good. Grinding. Tice with a double-double. 13 points, 11 boards now. 7.5 left to go. Driving straight away. Gobert with a foul picked up by Tice, it looks like. Right from behind. Tice trying to go for the block, but he was a step behind. It's a really good game. Just the Jazz are the better team moving the basketball around the perimeter right now. That's been the difference. So Gobert going to go to the line, shoot 2. We want Taco. First free throw, no good. Rolled around the rim and out. What's good? Jose, welcome back on the stream here, bud. He's at work right now with his mom. Going to watch the game on his phone. Cool, bud. Second free throw coming up by Rudy Gobert here for Utah. If you guys are just joining us, we got 7:24 left to go in quarter number 3. And Gobert draws it down. So Utah by 5, and Boston will have the basketball. Kemba will take a pass half court. On the court here for the Celtics, Kemba, Tice, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Jeff Teague. On the court currently for Utah, Joe Ingles, Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley. So we get a couple players checking in, more so for Boston. Coming here as the ball goes out of bounds. Boston going to get it back in. Teague is out there. Jaylen Brown into the game as well. Mitchell onto the court for Utah. And also Bogdanovich. Floater. That's good for 2. As Boston scores 2, it's a 3-point game. 7 minutes now left to go, third quarter. Utah now with the ball. Utah dribble, spin move Mitchell, takes it inside, missed the slam dunk off the mark, and here to go on the fast break. Celtics on the 3-on-2. Teague pass of the court over to Kemba. Kemba got a block from behind, tapped out of bounds. Last touched out of bounds from behind, though, by Jaylen Brown. He's talking to the official right now. He thought it was out of bounds by Utah, but it's going to be out of bounds by Jaylen Brown. Clock will stop, 6:47 left to go. We're going to go on a timeout in the 3-point game. Very good game going down between these two teams. If you guys are new in the stream, first timer, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover basketball action here, play-by-play, NBA games, also college hoops games, and Behind Arc basketball. Do I think Celtics can make a run to the finals with the team they got now? I feel like they're going to have to make a move to do so, to get out on a run. I feel like just a missing piece, mostly in their front court, that they would have. Also, they need more depth on the bench, too, I feel like. Michigan State or UCLA? I'm taking Sparty there, so I do like Michigan State. So, yep, Bill likes Michigan State. I like them, too. I like how the schedule for from the Big Ten, it was a really difficult schedule to provide Michigan State, and they're much better than what their record indicates. UCLA playing in an easier Pac-12 conference. They have been dropping down. They lost their last 4 straight, so I'm not high on UCLA at all. I thought that should have been a Louisville spot in my opinion. I thought that UCLA with their 4 straight losses would have dropped out of the bracket, and the Cards would have been in. Am I going to cover T-Wolves Lakers after this? No. This is just the only game I'll be covering tonight. Yeah, that game's late for me. I'm actually from Massachusetts where I am. So that's like past 10 o'clock or so. What's good, Ant? Welcome to the stream here. No problem, man. Hey, congrats there. That's awesome, man. Happy birth to the child there. That's great. And I'm sending my congratulations out to you and your girlfriends. Yeah, Brooklyn is so tough. Very, very tough. Do I see Baylor a strong team? Yes. They got a lot of experience on that team, and they're strong in the backcourt. The deepest backcourt in all college hoops this year, in my opinion. Mitch, welcome to the stream here. Yeah, Virginia isn't an Indy just yet. Yeah, Virginia's supposed to arrive on Friday. They got... I predicted Ohio to win that game over Virginia. Virginia's got... So you need 5 players to play according to the NCAA to play the game. Virginia's got multiple players I saw in quarantine via an article from ESPN. So... I think Ohio's going to take advantage of that. Ohio's got an efficient offense, like top 20 in the nation. They're also red hot lately. Hey, sending my thoughts out to you, my man Jason. If you need anything, brother, you got my number. Hit me up whenever if you need anything, man. And sending my thoughts out to you and prayers out to you, my man. And your next steps in the process in that one. Yeah, that's going to be a good game. Bill puts out here Loyola Chicago. They're taking on Georgia Tech in the first round, 8 versus 9. That's going to be a terrific matchup, too. As we are back into it. I took the Ramblers in that game because their defense. That's like a toss-up, though. We're back into it. Boston comes up with a rebound as Utah misses the mid-range jumper. Celtics have it. 6:15 left to go in the clock, third quarter. Robert Williams backs his way, gets his own offensive rebound, shot fake, guarded by 3 defenders, lost control of the basketball, though, inside the paint. Utah comes out with a steal. The Jazz have it with Mitchell. Mitchell takes it up the court, and a foul picked up on the reach-in by Teague. Clock will stop with 6:06. Yeah, I agree. That's going to be 2 completely different styles. Loyola Chicago's defense taking on Illinois if that matchup happens. Inbound for Utah. Utah with Joe Ingles as he dribbles left wing perimeter. Another personal foul picked up. It's on the Celtics again. Clock will stop with 6 minutes left to go. It's on Smart. So wait, yeah, it was on the screen too. So Utah again will get the basketball here on the inbound. Under 6 minutes left to go. They put the ball into the hands of Mitchell. 8 on the shot clock. Mitchell dribbles to the left wing. He is double teamed. Bounce pass underneath. Flings it back out right corner. 3 in the air, but they get called for the offensive foul. Marcus Smart. The toughness right there. Taking the charge. Boston going to have it right back with 5:50 left to go. Derek Favors kicks it back outside to the right corner, but Favors runs over Smart in the process of that pass as Boston gets the basketball back with a charge taken by Smart. Great switch in the momentum right here. See what Boston can do now. Teague hands it off to Smart. Smart now turns the corner, drives inside, and Mitchell puts it up. No good, though. Too strong. Had a great look at it, but just too strong off the glass. No good. Rebound by Utah. Clarkson takes it now. At the leftover for Clarkson. Turns the corner, floats it up mid-range. Off the back iron, missed it. Tipped up in the air. Defensive rebound goes to Robert Williams. Boston will have it now, once again. Jaylen Brown backs his way, moves it out. Open jumper, free throw circle. No good, couldn't connect though. Robert Williams had the look, couldn't hit it though. Defensive rebound goes right back over to Utah. Jazz have it at the left wing. Ingles, guarded by Jaylen Brown. On the court for Utah, Clarkson, Ingles, Bogdanovich, Mitchell. And also out there is Favors. Left wing three off the mark, no good by Ingles. Rebound Boston, transitional three. Smart takes it way off. Hit the front rim, nice save though. Robert Williams gets it back, pass over to Brown. We do have stoppage in time of the court. Clock will stop with 4:51 left to go though, and he stepped out of bounds trying to get the basketball. So Robert Williams III, he was out of bounds. Trying to tap it back outside to Jaylen Brown. Great try though, and Utah will have it back. Very good game. We've been stuck at 66-63 for a while now, though. Shot just not dropping. Utah with the ball. Mitchell dribbles free throw circle. Gets some space. Jumper. Takes it. Good for two. He's just too good. They got to key up on him. On the court here for the Celtics. Smart, Teague, Robert Williams III, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Bounce pass over to Robert Williams III, top of the key. Moves over to Tatum at the right corner. Tatum here guarded by Ingles. Right corner deep. Baseline jumper for the deep two. Missed it. No good. Rebound back to Utah as they will run the court. Passes out to the right corner. Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich guarded by Teague. Backs his way in there. Bogdanovich has a spin move. Right baseline. Jumper. Sticks it. Banks it up and in off the backboard for two more by Utah. 4 minutes left to go. A very good game going on. Still a lot of time remaining. Celtics swing it over to the top. Robert Williams III going to hand it off to Teague. Teague now dribbles to the left wing. The pick set by Robert Williams. He rolls down. Oh, nice dump off underneath right there off the roll down. Able to get around. Favors the facilitation by Jeff Teague with a roll down to the bucket by Robert Williams III. Puts it now to a 5-point game. Great game. 3.5 left to go. Utah takes it inside. Mitchell with the right hand. No good. Offensive rebound. They put it up and in off the glass though for two. Derek Favors gets the offensive rebound, just puts it back up and in. They need Tice out here for these boards. He's been crucial today. Robert Williams, top of the key. Just leaving him wide open. He's going to hand it off to Brown. Brown dribbles now with the ball at the left wing. Now he has it left double. Kicks back outside to Tatum. Tatum takes the three over Mitchell. Ho-ho, splash. Jason Tatum triple by the Celtics. 4-point game. That's what I like to see right there. Under 3 minutes left to go. Tatum, 17 points. 7 for 15 from the floor tonight. They move it out to the left wing perimeter. Clarkson guarded by Teague. 2:45 left to go in the third. Clarkson moves it over left baseline. Ball into the hands of Bogdanovich now as Teague switches over double team. Passes back outside to Clarkson. Clarkson with 1 second left to go on the shot clock. Jacks up the three over Jaylen Brown. Hit the front rim, no good, but late whistle. That's going to be a foul. That is the second time today that the Celtics have picked up the foul on a three-point shot, and it's going to send Clarkson to the line shooting three. So we're going to go on a timeout in this one at 72-68. These are rough three-point fouls today. Ojeleye picked up one in the first half, and then Jaylen Brown just did one. Hand in the face guarding Clarkson. Edon, welcome to the stream here. Sorry to hear that with your computer there. Sorry to hear that. Let's see, I'm interested to know myself. What's the over-under on this game? It is set at 2:30. So over-under set at 2:30 for this game. We're going to go on a timeout here, folks. Yeah, it's 90 points shy, basically. 140 currently at a 2:30. that the 72 to 68 matches up with 140 right now. So over under set at 230. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, or ring that notification bell as well. Like to be notified for future live streams I cover here on Behind Arc Basketball. GJ, welcome to the stream here. Yeah, this season, Boston's been having a lot of problems taking advantage of second half leads. I feel like they're better coming from behind. What kind of March Madness streams am I gonna do? I plan on doing the first four with the 2-11 seeds matching up, Drake, Wichita State, and then Michigan State, UCLA. And then I'll probably do 3 streams a day when the round of 64 starts out off, so triple headers. I plan on doing on Friday. The ones I'm planning on doing on Friday are going to be Virginia Tech, Florida, the opening game. Loyola Chicago versus Georgia Tech. That game's at 4 o'clock Eastern. And then Wisconsin versus UNC. So those are the 3 games I plan on doing on Friday. And then the only time will tell with other games what I have as well. Quick scoreboard update right now. Other NBA scores. Knicks lead the Sixers 56 to 48 to score. Heat looking good up against the Cavs 62 to 48. Not a whole lot of close games so far as the Hawks lead the Rockets by 15.5. They put up 73 on the board for Atlanta, 73 to 58. Chicago leading the Thunder 71 to 63. So this is the only close game that we have right now. There's 2 games by 8 points. The Knicks actually leading the Sixers tonight, and then the Bulls leading the Thunder by 8 at halftime as well. And then the other ones are in double digits. Who do I like in the Tar Heels game? I'm going to take UNC. I like UNC's size over Wisconsin. Wisconsin's had a lot of problems defending bigs this year, and that's where UNC is front court dominant. So I'm going to take UNC. Yeah, definitely some odd matchups this year. Like, Drake gets into the tournament. A lot more mid-majors than usual in the brackets. It's interesting teams that we usually never see. In Oregon State, Rutgers, these are teams that have been dreaming of going to the bracket in a long time. Georgia Tech. It's been some time since Illinois has been there, and Illinois is due to have a deep run. We're back into action here. Clarkson at the free throw line shooting 3. First one is good. 2:35 left to go. Yeah, Skate's liking St. Bonaventure in that matchup. I think their defense can slow down LSU. Second free throw is good. Yeah, I'm going to take Virginia Tech in that game. I feel like they were underseeded, and Florida was overseeded. Florida struggled. They've been inconsistent all throughout the year for Florida. I think they lost their last 3 out of 4 for Florida. And even though Virginia Tech was coming off of a pause, I really like what they showed against North Carolina out there in their last game. Jumper by Tatum, good for 2, puts it to a 5-point game as he hits the left double J. 2:15 left to go. Top of the key, Clarkson, pass over to Gobert. Gobert hands it off now. Ball into the hands of Conley. Conley at the left wing perimeter. Bounce pass off the cutter. And great defense by the Celtics as Gobert goes down. Could not finish with a layup. Here goes Boston, top of the key. Watch out, lob over the top, and that's a roll down. Good for the two-handed slam alley-oop by Robert Williams III. Tatum with an assist. Beautiful right there by the Celtics. Oh, man, defense. Creates offense in transition just like that. They had numbers. Gobert was not in the play right there as he was down underneath his own basket. And Tatum had the top of the key, lobs it over the top. And Robert Williams III, right behind the defense, throws down the alley-oop flush. Very good game going now. 1:46 left to go in the third. 75-72. Utah has the top of the key and an offensive foul by Gobert. Sets the pick. Smart falls down trying to take on Clarkson. And Gobert with his body just gets in the way as contacts with Smart. Yep, Smart and no rim right there to defend Clarkson off the dribble. Gobert trying to plead his case, but offensive foul. 1:40 remaining, 3-point game. Boston could tie it up with a 3. We'll see what they can do now. Celtics have it at the top of the key. Tatum. 1:30 left to go. 10 on the shot clock. Tatum dribbles left wing. He will take a 3. It's up. Got it. Big triple. Tie game 75-75. And a timeout taken on the court. 1:29 left to go. What a game. Joe Ingles talking to the refs about that play here. Actually, no timeout. Was it a foul by Ingles? Oh, yeah, foul from behind. Got Tatum late. Got Tatum on the right shooting hand late right there. So a tie and Tatum will go to line shoot 1. So no timeout. Instead, it's going to be a foul picked up by Joe Ingles coming in late right there to the shooting hands. And Tatum here has a chance to break the tie. 75 even. Yeah, I agree with you, Dawad. The whole field is set there for Gonzaga. How Gonzaga is playing Oklahoma, Missouri in the next round, that's generous. Really generous bracket area that they have them in. Because Oklahoma's been on the downfall. Missouri's really struggled with inconsistency as well. Floater at the free throw circle. Utah hits it back as Utah takes the lead. We're going back and forth. 77-76. 1:10 left to go. Boston bounce pass over to Grant Williams. Williams shot fake. Poked out of bounds by Ingles. Clock will stop with 1:04. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. First timers, no spoilers out in the chat. We're about 30 seconds behind or so we'll get to it when we can. 30 seconds behind because when YouTube comes out with a video, that's how it usually is, like delayed like 30 seconds behind the TV when I cover the game. 1 minute left to go. Celtics have the ball in the inbound. Top of the key, Kemba takes the 3 straight away. Missed it off the mark. Offensive rebound. Grant Williams keeps alive. Kicks it back outside to Smart. He takes the 3. Splash. Big triple. Marcus Smart drills it. Celtics have the lead by 2 with 48 seconds left to go. Utah now with the ball. Top of the key, Ingles. He takes the 3 straight away. Missed it off the mark. Robert Williams III coming up with a big defensive board for Boston. Good to see him getting minutes here in the late in the third. Bounce pass over to the right baseline now. That's going to be a step back. Deep 2. No good off the turnaround by Tatum. Rebound over to Utah. 25 seconds remaining here in the third. Utah has it top of the key, Clarkson. 9 ties, 12 lead changes tonight. 5-second differential shot clock and game clock. Clarkson at the right wing, guarded by Kemba. The pick gets set up by Gobert. Couldn't move around it though. Clarkson still dribbles towards his right. Run out of real estate. Fadeaway 3. Off the mark. No good. Great defense by Grant Williams. Defensive board taken by Tatum. Pass to the core over to Smart. Puts it up and just missed it. Off the mark. If he was one step further off the cut underneath right there, Smart would have hit that one. Just too strong off the backboard. And we end the third quarter. Boston by 2. What a game. What a game we have it here, everyone. We're going to have one incredible fourth quarter. That is indeed what it will be. It's been an awesome matchup to cover. That's one thing for sure. Yeah, dude, Darren, welcome to the stream here. Totally agree with that. Boston has kept Rudy Gobert off the glass all game long. Rudy Gobert with a huge game. 28 rebounds, a career high against Golden State on Sunday. Follows it up with this game today, really struggling by Gobert. 5.6 rebounds by Rudy. He's only taken 3 shots from the floor. And Robert Williams III getting some good time minutes here, especially late in quarters. 14 minutes by him, 10 points, 5 for 7 from the floor with 6 rebounds. Leading scorer for Utah is Clarkson. He has drilled down 4 threes, 17 points for him. For the Celtics here, Jason Tatum tonight having a big game. 23 points by Tatum, 15 each by Tice and Jaylen Brown. And Tice with a double-double, 15 and 11. He's also got 5 assists. And then 10 points by Robert Williams III. Total team effort. Trying to stop the Utah interior. They're doing so well. Hey, we got a dono, my man D. Wade. We appreciate your efforts here. Celtics tonight for St. Patty's Day tomorrow. Hopefully a big one. Thanks so much, my man D. Wade here out on the stream. Let's get that dono hype out in the chat here once again. D. Wade the legend. You guys are awesome here. being a part of this stream. Man, gonna be a fun time covering tournament games. That is one thing for sure. If you guys are a first timer, make sure to check out the Behind Your Basketball Bracket Challenge group. Enter in your bracket as well. We're going to be doing ESPN, so if you haven't already done so, we're going to do the ESPN Tournament Challenge for that. If you haven't already done so, feel free to do so. Just post a link out in the chat. It's also pinned to the chat as well throughout the stream if anybody's interested. Everyone, of course, welcome to join it if you guys would like to as well. What's good, Ty? Welcome to the stream here, man. Yeah, no problem, bud. Hope all is going well, bud. Cannot wait for the tournament. First four coming up on Thursday. Actual tournament starts off on Friday. Should be a great time. We're going to start the fourth quarter in just a moment here, guys. Also, if anybody's interested, check out the Behind Your Basketball channel memberships. As low as $1.99 per month gets you access to shout-outs to every single one of my live streams at the very end. And also, for those who are members, we got 12 channel members currently. For those who are members, they also get access to special live streams of me covering at least once per month, usually a non-basketball related sport. Could be like an NFL game, maybe like a NASCAR race or a football or like a baseball game. So a non-basketball related sport for members and mods out on the stream. Usually do that at least once per month. Gets you special access to that too. It's low as $1.99 per month. So we're going to get right back to action. Fourth quarter has begun in a good one. Brycey, welcome in here. Out in the Philippines, thanks so much for stopping by. We're back into this game. Gobert, underneath, puts it up. That's good for two with a reverse layup underneath. Celtics interior defense stopping Rudy Gobert. Only 7 points today. 7 rebounds. 11:35 left to go. Boston. First possession now of the fourth quarter on the court for the Celtics. Pritchard, Grant Williams, Jaylen Brown, Daniel Tice. And that's going to be a jumper mid-range. Grant Williams missed it. Defensive rebound picked up by Rudy Gobert. And also on the court's Kemba Walker. Utah has the basketball top of the key. Clarkson on the court along with Ingles, Gobert, Georges Niang, and Mike Conley. Conley pass over to Clarkson. Shot fake. Takes a three at the left wing, and he drills it for the triple. Utah by 3, 82-79. And what a game we got here with these two teams going down. Hey, thanks so much, Preston. Glad to hear, man. 11 minutes left to go. And underneath that time right now, bounce pass over to Tice, having a great game tonight. Tice with a double-double. Moves over to Jaylen Brown as he dribbles. Now inside for Brown. Shot fake. As he will go turnaround over Gobert. High arcing shot. Got it. That is good for two by Jaylen Brown. Puts it to a 1-point game. 10.5 left to go. Utah will have the ball at the right wing with Conley. Conley dribbles right baseline. Now he's going to turn the corner. Moves back to the top of the key. Clarkson pro hop. Kicks it back out. Left corner three. Niang takes it. And he drills down the triple from the left corner. Utah's perimeter ball movement in and out. It is crisp all over the place tonight here. This has been a terrific game. 10:15 remaining. Celtics have it. At the left wing. Tice. Bounce pass off the... tried to cut to the bucket, but instead they're going to dribble back with Jaylen Brown. Brown has it, guarded by Gobert, gets around him. Brown shot fake underneath. Gobert comes out with a big block, though. As Jaylen Brown was able to get around him, then Gobert from the side got the block. They move it back out, lob over the top, Gobert. Throws it down as the Celtics forgot to get back in transition. What happened there? 87-81, and the clock will stop with 9:51. Still a lot of time left to go, though. Yeah, Bill chasing after Tom Brady now, trying to catch up in free agency. Patriots just pulling in the free agents. It's been crazy with what they picked up. Jonnu Smith yesterday. Today, Bill Belichick. Oh, man, he loves Hunter Henry. Had to go out and get him. And, of course, Bill Belichick comes out, gets Hunter Henry. And, man, some really key pickups coming up for the Patriots. I bet they're not even close to being done yet. Not close to being done. What a game we have. 87-81. Utah on a mini run. Brad Stevens had to take a timeout. We got 9:50 left to go. Kaibi, welcome to the stream here. Putting $3 into Utah for this one for today. Bradley looking to start here for Utah. What a game. For over 70 people on the stream, if you guys are new here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Yeah, Celtics just have yet to draw fouls tonight here. Only 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Got to get there. They haven't really attacked the basket today for Boston. Haven't gone like dribble drive penetration inside. More so like underneath the basket for the Celtics. It has been more mid-range floaters that's gone down. Difficult shots here by Boston. With turnaround jumpers, tough shots. Jaylen Brown knocked one down a couple moments ago. Jason Tatum leads the way tonight, 23 points, 17 by Jaylen Brown. Tice with a double-double, 15 and 11. Also five assists. Yeah, also got Judon there. They also got they got Mills in the secondary too. Got a lot of great pickups. Kendrick Bourne, Nelson Aguilar. Guess Bill's got faith in Nelson Aguilar. Yeah, I heard about that. Bob Kraft spent more money in free agency this year than he had to like buy the team. Yeah, he spent. Bill spent. So yeah, the Patriots have spent more money this free agency than they have like the last 20 seasons or so. Quick scoreboard update for the NBA. Heat lead the Cavs 76-59. Knicks lead the Sixers tonight 71-64. Chicago up against Oklahoma City 79-65. Hawks lead the Rockets 88-78. Houston has come back in that one. They were down by way more than 10. Down by 10 currently. Yeah, Heat just demolishing the Cavs. So D-Wade put it out here in the chat. And he has got it absolutely correct with Bam back as Heat are crushing the Cavs by 19 in the third quarter. Tomorrow night's stream is going to be the national game. It's going to be Philadelphia versus Milwaukee. That should be a good one. That's going to be my last NBA game before the start of the tournament. So we're going to do NBA live streams when no tournament games are going on. I can only cover like the national ones or so because that's what I got access to is like ESPN TNT. But I'll be covering the tournament games for the first four starting on Thursday night. Wichita State, Drake, and then Michigan State, UCLA. And then throughout the weekend, it's going to be tournament games. As we are back into it, 87-81 the score, 9:20 left to go. Utah has the ball. The Jazz will dribble, bounce pass underneath to Gobert, and he throws it right down over Tice. Tice with a great contest, but Gobert just too big, too strong, and throws it down with a two-handed flush. Man, Clarkson with a beautiful assist underneath right there. Wow. Nothing you can really do about that. That's just size differential. Gobert just has the upper hand off the driving attack. Yeah, I agree. Robert Williams III needs more minutes. Yeah, Michigan State should destroy UCLA, in my opinion. Or actually, I don't think actually like dominate them, but I've got Michigan State by 11 in that one. I thought Louisville should have played Michigan State in that game. What's good, Snake Durant? Go. Welcome to the stream here, bud. Cannot wait for March Madness. Oh, gonna be a great time. As the Celtics go inside, that's good for 2. Free throw was good before that by Utah, 90-83. 8:50 left to go. Conley passes over left corner. Niang will take the 3 from the corner. Missed it off the mark. Tipped up. Gobert comes up with an offensive rebound. Gobert double team. Slides it back out to the top. Ingles has the basketball. Ingles dribbles towards his right. Shot fake. Pass over to the top of the key. As they have it, floats it up mid-range. Conley, he hits it. It's good for 2. 8.5 left to go. There's going to be a big surprise that nobody sees, I bet, in our brackets. Kemba, jumper, off the mark, missed it. Rebound over to Clarkson. Boston getting cold here lately. They got to get good looks, though. Clarkson, top of the key 3. He takes it. Hit the rim short, no good. Jaylen Brown snags the rebounds. Boston has it. 8:10 left to go. Not every game on Thursday, just... I'll be doing the 11 seeds. So the 2 11 seeds games. Drake versus Wichita State, and then Michigan State versus UCLA on Thursday. The actual tournament doesn't start till Friday. I plan on, when the actual tournament starts off, like the round of 64, I plan on covering 3 games per day. As that 3 goes down, right wing perimeter triple by Utah just a moment ago. Celtics just hit a 3 right before that. 95-86. 7:40 left to go. Have a nice night, Warren. Appreciate it, bud, for stopping by. Boston tries to go inside. Shot gets blocked from behind. Clock will stop with 7:37 left to go. Gobert with a huge rejection on Kemba. Terrific game here. Celtics are much better when they play from behind, too. So this is going to motivate them. This is an inbound for Boston. So this is an inbound. Gobert got the block from behind as Kemba tried to drive to the bucket. So he's got the idea that they just haven't been able to draw any fouls. They've only gone to the free throw line once. But I got winning the title. I've got Gonzaga winning the title. Yeah, so many games on. Totally agree with you, Mitch. So many games when the first day happens. Gonna keep on switching the channel back and forth. Inbound for Boston. Tatum going to attack inside. Underneath shot fake. Bounce pass to Grant Williams. He takes a left corner three. He's off the mark. Not a great shot selection, especially this late in the game. 7:20 left to go. Rebound Utah. Mitchell floats it up mid-range. Off the back iron. Rebound. Defensive board by Robert Williams III. Pass up the court over to Jaylen Brown, and Utah going to pick up the foul. Reaching by Utah. Clock will stop. It's on Bogdanovic. Clock will stop with 7:17 left to go. Big defensive board by Robert Williams III. He needs to play a lot more. What's good, Steven? Welcome on the stream here. Tiger Alabama beating Baylor here for the championship. $7:15 left to go. Bounce pass over to Tatum, right baseline. As he has it in another reach and picked up by Utah as the clock will stop. Wavehand, welcome to the stream. If you guys are digging the stream here, I cover basketball action, play-by-play, NBA, also covering college basketball games. We'll be covering college games throughout the NCAA tournament. Spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Boston gets the inbound, 7:10 left to go. Robert Williams passes over to the right wing here to Brown. Now he drives inside, shot fake. Brown puts it up and he gets it. Up in and off the backboard, that is good for two. And the foul. Jaylen Brown draws the contact. He's going to go to the line, shoot one. So, here's my upset prediction. A 7 versus 2 in the bracket second round. I've actually got UConn over Alabama. UConn's got a great perimeter defense. I think they could potentially stop Alabama. Alabama's highly reliant upon the 3-ball. So that's my upset pick in the second round. UConn the 7 seed over the 2 Alabama. The free throw, it bounced from the front to the back rim, rolled around the rim, and Jaylen Brown hits it. As it rolled into the net, good. At the free throw line. 7 minutes left to go. I've got Texas in the Final Four. I was really impressed with them in the Big 12 championship. Top of the free throw circle, Utah. Passes over from Mitchell. Over to Bogdanovic. He jacks up the 3 and he hits the triple. Bogdanovic for 3 and puts it to a 9-point game. 6:40 left to go. Boston has it here at the top of the key. Swings over to Robert Williams. Hands it off to Tatum now. Tatum dribbles at the right elbow. Floats it up now inside. Tatum shot off the mark. The tip in. That's why we have him right there. Robert Williams III tips it up and in with his size advantage. And that's good for 2, and it's a 7-point game. No Gobert in the court as they currently got out in there in his place. Derek Favors currently, and that is favoring Boston right now. Oh, Boston comes up with a steal. Tatum lays it up and in as they stole the ball, trapped him at half court. It's a 5-point game. Here we go. 6 minutes left remaining. Utah has it. Left wing perimeter Mitchell. The pick gets set by Bogdanovic. Now he rolls down. Mitchell has it. Pass over to Bogdanovic at the left wing, and a reach and picked up by Pritchard. Clock will stop with 6 minutes even. What a game. Rudy Gobert tonight got 4 blocks. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. 6 minutes even remaining. Incredible game here. Hit me up in the chat who you've got in this one. Boston or Utah? Yeah, Ty's picks. I also got UC Santa Barbara. Yep, I like Rutgers. I do like Oregon over VCU and oh wow, Oregon State over Tennessee. 6 minutes left to go. Jumper at the free throw circle. Missed it off the mark by Bogdanovic. Offensive rebound. Clarkson puts it up. Missed it. Tapped out of bounds. Last touch by who? Out of bounds by Jaylen Brown from behind. So Utah will have it back. 5:40 left to go on the clock. What a game. Incredible matchup going on here with these two teams. Fight to the finish. As Utah will get the inbound at the right corner. They move it back over to Bogdanovic at the right wing perimeter. Yeah, 1 second here. Yeah, you can Sorry about that, dude, Durham. Yeah, keep him on the stream here, guys. Yeah, okay, we get a timeout now. He didn't know. No problem there. Sorry about that. Dude Durham will be back in the chat in a couple minutes. Dude Durham's a regular here on the stream. So just next time mods for that, just you can remove it. You don't need a timeout for that. Alright, so we go to a timeout, taken on the floor, 98-93, 5:40 left to go. Appreciate all for stopping by, being a part here on this stream tonight. Yeah, me too, Ty. I'm shocked that Louisville didn't make it in and UCLA got in this place. Yeah, no problem, Bradley. Yeah, Dude Durham will be back in here in a couple minutes. Sorry about that, bud. So right now, just stoppage in time here. Jason Tatum leading the way for Boston, 25 points. Jaylen Brown with 23. Kemba with 11 tonight. Daniel Tice looking impressive. 15 points, 11 boards for Tice. And for Utah, they got 5 players for Utah in double figures. They got the bench advantage big time. Clarkson, the leading scorer tonight for Utah, 20 points. He has drilled 5 3-point shots. 14 points by Mike Conley with 5 assists. 13 by Donovan Mitchell with 4 assists. 12 points by Rudy Gobert with 9 rebounds. Drexel winning the whole thing. That's going to be the biggest blowout. That game's going to get ugly, in my opinion, is Illinois-Drexel. Illinois could win that by like 50 plus in that matchup. I looked at the analytics to Drexel. They don't match up well at all. Like they struggle to defend the interior. They struggle to shoot twos. A lot of the matchup, they have a bunch of problems to what Illinois thrives on. Drexel struggles in the boards, and that's something that Illinois just takes advantage of, is the rebounds. Yeah, I agree. Aaron Nesmith should get some playing time in there. Not in the fourth quarter, but early on or so. Especially not in the last possession like the game against Dallas. Yeah, I've got Tennessee in my bracket to beat Oregon State. I think Oregon State, in my opinion, was just like a one-week wonder out of the Pac-12. I do like Tennessee there with that interior defense. D-Wade going out for Maryland to win it all. Maryland in the tournament with 13 losses, and honestly, you never know. Crazy things have happened. That is one thing for sure. We have seen it. We have seen crazier things happening, and we might see some ridiculous games or so, like maybe like a Colgate over in Arkansas, like something like a crazy upset like that. That stuns all of us, that wrecks all our brackets. And Oral Roberts over in Ohio State. Yeah, Mitch, finally glad here that Indiana fired Archie Miller. I heard Richard Pitino got fired from Minnesota too. Skate's looking for St. Bonaventure to win it all. And Richard Pitino, I think New Mexico is thinking about hiring now Richard Pitino as the next head coach. Hey, thanks so much for the sub, Wave Ham. Really do appreciate it, bud. If anybody's interested, feel free to join the Behind Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge. We're going to do a tournament challenge group. It's open up to the public. You guys are welcome to join in. It has over 70-plus participants currently, as we'll also be covering play-by-play of March Madness games here on the channel. We are back to action, 98-93 with 5:30 left to go. Utah has the basketball, and they just turned it over underneath. Boston has a back transitional three, and they drill it at the right wing perimeter by the Celtics. Kemba Walker knocks it down. It's winning one possession. 5:15 left to go. What a game here, guys. Utah will have the ball back. Mitchell at the edge of the Celtics half-court logo. He dribbles, guarded by Smart. Mitchell now floats it up. Oh, big rejection by Robert Williams III. Here goes Boston as they take it. Off the drive, coast to coast. Tatum going to put it up, and we do have an offensive foul by Tatum. He pushes off. Tatum cannot believe it. Tatum cannot believe the call. They had that one running the length of the court right there. He cannot believe the call. Let's see here in a replay. Ooh, I thought that was more of a tie-up. I thought Clarkson came in right there, forced a tie-up for a brief moment on Tatum. And they called Tatum, ran over Clarkson. I didn't see any push-off there. Tatum was trying to protect the basketball. Had his two hands over the ball like a running back in the NFL. Yeah, 5 minutes left to go. They called Tatum on an offensive foul when that did not look like it. Utah will take the three straight away. Clarkson off the back iron, missed it, tipped up in the air, and tapped out of bounds. Last touched out by Boston, I believe, so Utah will have it back. 4:50 left to go. Utah about to get the inbound at the far corner. left corner side here with Bogdanovic around their perimeter. Bogdanovic pass over to Mitchell as he is guarded by Smart. Mitchell dribbles to the right wing, switched over, guarded by Kemba. 8 on the shot clock. 4:40 left to go. Well, ball's on the ground. Mitchell has it for the shot clock. Launches. Air ball up in the air. Tap back to the corner. 3 off the mark. Missed at the left corner. Tipped up. And Kemba Walker, smallest player in the court, comes up with a defensive rebound. Kemba has it the left wing. Takes it. Dishes outside. Jaylen Brown open 3. Will take it. Missed it off the mark. Rebound Goberto for Utah. 4:20 left to go. What a game we have it here. Utah will take it up the court with Clarkson. On the court here for Utah, Mitchell, Clarkson, Bogdanovic, O'Neal, and Derek Favors. As that shot no good. Looking for the slam dunk. They missed it. Tatum with a Euro step drive straight down the lane. Lays it up and in. It's a 1-point game. 4:10 left to go. Baby, what a game we got here. Tatum going coast to coast right there. And a timeout taken by Utah. 2 timeouts remaining by both of these teams currently with 4:10 remaining. What a game. Alright, we are heading to a timeout. If you guys are new, first timer here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you'd like to be notified for future live streams I cover here, play-by-play basketball and behind the arc basketball, cover NBA games, also college hoops games as well. Oh man, this is a instant classic type of game here, and we have got one for sure tonight between these two teams going down. I saw this one on the schedule, and I was like, oh boy, what a game this is going to be. No college hoops on tonight. We got ourselves an NBA type of night here, and these two teams, just phenomenal matchup they put on national TV. Tatum looking great today. Tatum leading the way in scoring for the Celtics. He has got 27 points for Tatum. He has showed 4 3-point shots from the floor. Also 4 steals by Jason Tatum today. Utah struggled with the turnovers. Utah with 14 total turnovers. They got, early on, like the first 5 minutes, they had 5 turnovers in the first quarter. Celtics just having a lot of trouble going to the free throw line. They've only gone twice to the line. They're a perfect 3 for 3 at the free throw line. So they just haven't been able to draw any contact and fouls inside. Terrific game. Glad to cover this game for you, my man Bradley. What a game here, bud. 98-97. Utah going to get the inbounds. 4 minutes left to go. It's going to go either way. That is one thing for sure. At the left wing, Conley passes over left corner perimeter. As that will be contact and looks like a Celtics foul. It was guarding Bogdanovic. I think it's on Tatum. Have to take a look at the foul trouble numbers. Looks like this for Utah. 4 personal fouls picked up by Royce O'Neal. It's basically the only one in foul trouble. Daniel Tice with 4 personal fouls. Tatum has 2. Rest of the roster for Boston either has 1 or 0. So it's just Tice in foul trouble with 15 points, 11 boards. 3:50 left to go. Utah gets the inbound. They're up by 1. They'll take a 3, and they drill it straight away. So Utah the first one. Donovan Mitchell to 100 plus. As Utah leads it by 4. Just this game tonight. That game's late, so just this game only for tonight. Kemba dribbles. Moves it over Robert Williams. Jumper, right baseline, missed it. Tipped up in the air, tipped back out, and Donovan Mitchell comes up with a defensive rebound. 3:25 left to go. Pass out left corner. Conley takes the 3, and he drills it for the lefty in transition. That's back-to-back triples by Utah. Still over 3 minutes remaining. Incredible game between these two teams. Boston has it. Walker moves it outside here to Tatum. Tatum dribbles. Flings it out left corner. Catch and shoot 3 Smart. He takes it. Hit the front rim. Gets his own rebound back. Dumps it off underneath. Oh, banks it. Good one. Marcus Smart with an assist, and that is good. Inside the key for Robert Williams III as he banked it. It looked like it was a little bit too strong, but he got it off the backboard. Good for 2. 104-99. 2:45 left to go. Mitchell moves out to the left wing perimeter. They'll take a 3 by Conley. He is open off the screen. Missed it, no good. Rebound, Jaylen Brown. Brown bursts the speed here. Dribble drive inside. Brown puts it up, and that is good for 2. Stop and pop underneath the basket by Brown off the dribble. Straight away, it's 104-101. Oh man, what a game. Over 100 people on the stream right now. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball here behind our basketball. What's good? Video time. PH, welcome to the stream here. Joey, welcome to the stream as well. Ian, what's good here, bud, for dropping the by? 2:14 remaining. Utah. Jumper inside. We do have a foul. Smart's on the ground. Absorbing some contact there. Clock will stop with 2:14. Yeah, Nets are in a whole another level this season. Yeah, it doesn't show anybody until it locks in the tournament bracket. I think after noontime or 9 a.m. Pacific time on Friday, the brackets lock. So that's 12 o'clock Eastern time on Friday. The brackets lock, and then it should show everybody's champions. So it doesn't show everybody's champions right now because the brackets haven't locked. 2:10 remaining, 3-point game. Utah gets the inbound as they will dribble, and that's going to be a turnover. With the ball with 2:07 left to go. So Utah turns it over, and the Celtics going to have it back. Hey, No Brew, welcome to the stream here. Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by. I cover NBA games, also college basketball games as well. I picked Michigan State to beat BYU in that first round. Celtics get the inbound. Kemba Walker in the backcourt. 2 minutes left to go. Boston will dribble past half court with Kemba. He's guarded at the top by Conley. Bounce past the left wing over to Tatum. Tatum has it now. Pick set by Robert Williams as he gets around it. Now Tatum goes inside. Tatum, jumper, mid-range. He takes it, and that's going to be a foul picked up. It's on Boston. It's on Robert Williams III. A legal screen inside underneath as the clock will stop with 1:52. He was setting up a clear path for Tatum. He just picks and gets the contact with Gobert to allow Gobert not to get around him. So offensive foul by Boston. Utah will have it back. Bogdanovich fires a right corner three. Missed it. Robert Williams III comes up with a rebound with 1:35 left to go. Celtics have the ball as they slow it down. Top of the key. Tatum shot fake. Slides it out right corner over to Kemba. Kemba back outside to Tatum. 1.5 left to go. 12 on the shot clock. Tatum dribbles. Drives inside. Floats it back out left wing. Shot fake Smart. Wide open three. He's going to take it. Missed it. No good. Wide open and Smart couldn't drill it. Rebound Utah with 1:15 remaining. The Jazz will have the ball as they take it up the court. 2 timeouts remaining by both of these teams. Utah guarded at the left wing. Smart guarding Mitchell. Able to dribble straight away. He takes the three and Smart loses Mitchell and Mitchell drills a three. Cold-blooded top of the key. 107-101. 1 minute left to go. That's tough. Mitchell with 19 points tonight. Tatum. Shot fake. Moves it outside to Smart. Smart shouldn't be the one jacking up threes here as he misses well short. Defensive rebound by Gobert. Oh, man. The shot selection by Smart cost this team the game today. Utah gets the rebound, and they get fouled with 50 seconds left to go. Hey, thanks so much, Ty. Really appreciate it, bud. Marcus Smart takes 2 threes that he misses at in the final minute. And then to defend, Donovan Mitchell just gets left behind a pick. Straight away, Mitchell drills the three. And now they're in the bonus for Utah. Celtics still with 2 timeouts left, though. Bad decisions by Smart, not smart decisions in the final minute. First one good by Gobert at the line for a free throw. Second free throw coming up here. That one is good. 109-101 the score. So we go in the timeout, Carly, and this one tough for Boston right now. Down by 8, just another second half lead that they could not take advantage of in this type of game here. And big downfall was perimeter threes once again. They struggled at 8 for 26 from the outside. So really struggled here. They should have ran away with it in the first quarter. Utah, that's when they were cold from the floor, as they had huge travel to get to this game here for Utah. They just came from playing Golden State on Sunday, traveled all the way across the U.S. to Boston to play this game, and Utah's 50 seconds away from sweeping the Celtics this season. Yeah, Ian was originally going to take Eastern Washington to upset Kansas, then USC to beat Eastern Washington to get to the Sweet 16, but he pulled back on that. Yeah, USC should have no problem with Drake. Drake is undersized. Both of those teams are undersized, Drake and Wichita State. So I think USC is going to have the upper hand in whoever they play in that matchup. 109-101, final 50 seconds left to go. Tough ending tonight for Boston here. Just can't close it out no matter what you do, and they need to play some team basketball. Marcus Smart will be the inbound passer. Smart pass over to Tice, he moves it to Tice, hands it off to Tatum. Tatum now dribbles straight away. Tatum to the bucket, and he gets there. Gobert comes up from behind. It happens to be a blocking foul. So Rudy Gobert gets called for the blocking foul. This game ain't over yet. 44.6 seconds left to go, and Tatum will shoot one at the line. What's good, Woody? Welcome to the stream here. Travis, welcome to the stream. Incredible game. Give it up. Give it up for both of these teams here. Incredible game. So Tatum will go to the line, shoot one. Robert Williams III going to check back into the game with 44 seconds remaining. Boston down to one timeout left. Utah with 2. Tatum, phenomenal game. 29 points for Jason Tatum. 4 for 6 from 3. 12 for 22 from the floor. And one at the line by Tatum. No good off the back iron. Gets his own rebound. Floats it up. Missed it. And rebound Gobert. Oh, he had the look. He had the look right there and couldn't get it. And Tatum knows as he slaps the bottom part of the basketball holder right there. Slaps the padding. He knew it. Great idea, though. Just could not get it to fall. It's frustrating, huh? Yeah. Better not break a hand right there, bud. Better not break a hand. We need you for the rest of the season. This is just one game. Not even close to the playoffs yet. 40 seconds left to go. Gobert got fouled. He's going to go back to the line. First free throw, and Utah drills it by Rudy. Best game I've ever streamed. Probably say NBA playoffs. Dallas versus the Clippers in the game that Luka hit the step-back buzzer beater. That was an incredible game. People were pouring in left to right to that stream. Second free throw coming up by Gobert. And he hits it. Yeah, bench scoring would help too, same as defenders. Another big can certainly help. Tatum takes a 3 and just in desperation mode. Misfires, rebound Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich going to go to the free throw line, shoot 2. Clock will stop with 31 seconds left to go, and this is really not good for Boston. Could not close it out tonight. Give credit for Utah, though, traveling all the way from Golden State, from California to Boston for this game, and they're going to find themselves with a W on the road. First one is good, 112-103. Appreciate guys, like always, for stopping by here. I'm not too high on Kevin Huerter. Probably go for like a Nikola Vucevic or Jeremy Grant. 113-103 the score. Final 25 seconds. Brown kicks it back outside. They'll take a 3 and they drill it by Boston. Puts it 1-7. The triple goes down right there by Kemba. Utah going to take it past half court. Burst of speed. Mitchell, he's going to get fouled. Taking some critical time right off the clock with 20 seconds remaining. So Donovan Mitchell will head to the free throw line now for Utah up by 7. 20 seconds left. Before you do sign off the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate all for stopping by, being a part here today in Behind the Arc Basketball. Also, if anybody's interested, feel free to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge as well. First one good by Mitchell at the line. It's open. It's up there to the public for anybody who's interested in joining the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge. As the NCAA tournament will officially start. It starts with the first 4 on Thursday. Actual round of 64 is on Friday this year, 1 day later. That free throw is good. 115-106. Boston has it. They'll take the three straight away by Brown. Jaylen Brown knocks it down. They get a fall again. Bounce pass up the court, taking critical time off the clock, and the clock will stop with 10.6 seconds. Goody, welcome to the stream here. Yeah, not good at the end, closing out games for the Celtics this season. No matter what they do. Semi Ojeleye, way too many minutes played. Not enough efficiency by him. He had more turnovers than points today by Semi Ojeleye. 0 points to 2 turnovers. Next Celtics game is probably later in the month against the Bucks. Tomorrow's going to be the Bucks against the Sixers for the NBA, because that's a national game. I think it's Celtics versus Bucks later this month. I think that game's 10 days from now on the 26th. And both of the free throws good at the line by Utah. 117-109 to score. Final 4 seconds. Jaylen Brown jumper missed it. And the rebound Utah as this game has gone final. Give credit for Utah here. They did not look well early in this game here. Cold from the floor. They came back. They got the W, though, in this one. And the Celtics, once again, they blow another lead, as that's a wrap here. Appreciate you guys for stopping by, being a part here on the channel once again. 117-109. Utah, best record in the NBA. They improved to 29-10. Boston, just one game above 500. Disappointing right there for the Celtics this season. Still a lot of time to turn it around, though, second part of the season. 20-19 with their record. Definitely would say that they're going to have to go out in the market and do something before the trade deadline here, as that's a wrap. 117-109, the final score. Before I do sign off, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified for future live streams. Tomorrow night, I'll be back, NBA again. It's going to be Sixers versus Bucks. Should be a good one. That's the national TV game tomorrow. And then the tournament for the first 4 starts off on Thursday. If you guys enjoy March Madness, college hoops, make sure to join in for the college basketball stream. Somebody covering a good amount of college hoops games. Should be an awesome time there as well when the tournament starts this week. Appreciate all for stopping by here. Before I do sign off, going to thank the channel members. We got 12 channel members. If anybody would like to become a channel member, it's as low as $1.99 per month to do so. It gets you a shout out each and every single one of my live streams, and also it as well, it allows you to get access to all special live streams I cover at least once per month here for special live streams on the channel. And that's as low as $1.99 per month. So we got the channel members out here on the stream, 12 channel members. We got Jack, Jason, Aaron, Dawad, Edwin, the sports expert, Warren, Man and Hades, Robert Mays, Someone Ye, made by Aiden, and A2 the GOAT, hashtag GXC. Appreciate all for stopping by here, folks. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball.